Let us begin. Easy squeezy, you say. I don't even know what all I'm missing yet. But hopefully I'll be able to actually put, like, the little filter thing. I did have the right one, right? Yes, okay. Hopefully I will be able to put the sound filter thing, so every bump of the table won't be heard, or anytime somebody opens the door, uh, I won't see the little sound thing click on suddenly. And I'll be able to use a different, I have a microcomputer that I could use for streaming instead of a laptop on a shaky table with a plant grow light behind it as my setup. Yes, I will always try to match my outfits. Look at this adorableness. Look, where's the wall so I can zoom in? Look at Zagumi. Oh, where'd you go? Look at the Gumi mask. That Gumi mask wants to be everybody's friend. What was I doing now? Ba-ba-ba. So, Sudowoodo thing, and... Oh, that's right. I caught Landorus by pure chance. Yes, super cute. So friend-shaped I'm gonna die. Ba-ba-ba. I caught Landorus by pure chance in what Pokeball again? Hi, Heatran. I love that it greeted me back. What did I catch you in? Just a regular wing ball. They are annoyingly fast. But I caught it in a wing ball. Basically a great ball. I didn't even have a not the feather ball, the jet ball yet. At least I'm pretty sure that's the... I'm pretty sure that's that one. I'm just gonna say yes. Because I have a ton of these guys in them. Well, you need to go into the grass box. Yes. And then I'll take one more for evolving, so I'm just gonna put you there. I need to evolve one of you, finally. And... oh, I need to evolve one of you. Hi, Xerxes! Do I have... I do not have. Okay, so I need to grab a second one of you. Wait, are you primary ground or... primary ground, okay. I have been pretty good. Where is the ground box? There it is. Yeah. I'm going to start moving Pokemon that I need to evolve into the favorites box, so that I know what I need to evolve. And then once they're evolved, I will put them back. So, that's all I need for Bug. Wow. I need... I guess if I'm gonna... I am very organized with my Pokemon. I guess I need to get a second Johto and Sneasel, because Midna's gonna stay in the favorites and will not be going into just the dark box. Ooh, Gibble. So not only Gibble, but I need to get Garchomp. I'll probably go try to catch that Alpha. I will now set you there, and you will not come out until you are a Magnezone, because you're going over there. You... get in there. The Nintendo Direct was pretty cool. Did I see it? Yes, I did. Mikey and I are probably going to end up getting the Switch 2, like, soon after it comes out. Probably not immediately. We want to pre-order it, but I think we should wait a tiny bit, because it's going to go absolutely nuts. People are going to be mauling each other trying to get that thing. It's going to be like Black Friday sales. Boom. Anything who is not fully evolved, you are going in this box. I need to go get Lucario as well. Yeah, waiting a bit is definitely going to be the better idea. Plus, I don't know if you were in the chat whenever I had talked about it in the past, Xerxes, but there is a, there's an eBay store that, oh, where'd it go? Where's the box I was in? This one. Okay. There's a eBay seller who I got my OLED from that basically imports a bunch of consoles all at once in a big mass, and so you can get them from that person for a little bit cheaper sometimes. I got my OLED for about $30 cheaper than I would have got it at Walmart. Brand spanking new. The only thing was it was in Japanese, but you literally can change the language on startup, so it's not a problem. It wasn't a problem at all. And now I have a box that I can't read. Yep. Growlithe. Chimchar. I need to go get the Magby and a Magmortar. Then I need to get the Cyndaquil line. I don't even know why you're here, because there's only one primary flying type in this whole game, and it's not even going to go in this box, it's going in the Legendaries box. Giggles will go here when I finish with him. I'll put you there. I need to get a Dusknoir. You. You. You can move here. They're $50, and if you buy Mario World with it, Mario Kart would... Yeah, I fully understand what you're saying. It's crazy that they showed Silksong for half a second. So here's the thing. Mikey and I were watching the direct at work. We were sitting there, it was after it had already finished because we were working at the time that it had streamed. But, so while we were sitting there, at some point I said, okay, now introduce the GameCube. 5 seconds later, GameCube logo. As that's going on, I'm like, okay, give us XD. And then it shows off all of what's coming out, or what's coming out with it. And then coming soon, XD, Gale of Darkness. Mikey was hoping for Luigi's Mansion. It was a little further down the list, but there it was. Let's see, what other hilarious predictions did we get? He did predict Silksong. He did say, now Silksong's gonna show up, and then a while later we saw the few seconds of Silksong. Oh, hilariously, in the Mario Kart World bit, whenever it showed the cow on the cart, a coworker was walking by at the worst time and heard me say, "Who gave the cow a license?" All of my coworkers, well, most of my coworkers have CDLs. I say most because there are some like me who do not have a CDL. I don't even have a regular license. But, yeah, who gave the cow a license? That is what one of them heard, and then just gave me the fastest look. Like, who was I calling a cow in our workplace? Hello, Luke Shark. But that is what I saw. And that is, yes, it was hilarious. Nothing needs to go there. Oh, I need to work on this box a lot. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot. I currently own a GameCube, and I do have regrets in having sold my XD Gale of Darkness a while back. Mobile Bovine. Yep. I had XD Gale of Darkness, and I don't remember when I sold it. I just know that I did. I want to say it was probably at a gaming convention, Classic Game Fest some time ago. Look out, the cow is coming for you. Oh, goodness. Whenever we get it, someone is going to run me over with that cow, and I am going to laugh. That is all that's going to happen, is laughter. I need to get Krogunk and Skuntank. I need to make you a Gardevoir. Go back to the proper box. And you a Gallade. Oh, thank you for the follow. I knew it was a good idea to have the sound on my laptop actually on, because I can't hear the audio from the game with my setup right now. I do have a Dawnstone somewhere. I just gotta actually use it. Alright, what we're gonna do here is evolve you all the way up to Golem. Hugs! Sorry, I can't see the emoji very well on my screen, so I have to stop and actually look closely. And then, even if I can't see, I'll just hover over it and see what it says. Hugs! I am excited. I feel hyper today. I had not coffee. I had a soda. Ooh, I have a soda now. The zero sugar Dr. Pepper, the blackberry one. I like it. I recommend it. Sponsor me. Ah. It's good. Yes, Dr. Pepper, yum. Please sponsor me. I need to evolve you, and that box is full, so I guess I can use these as a to evolve box. Oh goodness, I need a lot more. I need to get the rest of the unknown. My goodness. So all of... No, that's not how I need to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Dr. Pepper's good. Have had one use. I heard Gale of Darkness was a tough one. I loved it. The hardest thing that I had to face in Gale of Darkness was trying to catch all of the shadow Pokemon as I met them. I did not let a single one get defeated and run away. I caught every single one of them as I encountered them, which was difficult when it came to the birds. All zero sugar drinks give me wicked headaches. Ooh. Then I do recommend the sugar one for you of this, but the Dr. Pepper blackberry is wicked good. I love it. I saw it at a gas station once, didn't get it at the time because I was at work and could not stop to get a soda, just literally there for the bathroom. But, yeah. It is a very good soda. There we go. Now, release multiple. Could you imagine this game without the internet? Oh my god, do not... Like, I would not be able to complete this if it wasn't for the internet because of... No, we're not releasing Luna. Whew. Because of the evolution methods for some of my guys. Okay, just making sure I didn't leave any behind. Okay, so we're going to have some people in the party go here. And I'm just going to go through row by row and there we go. I'm just going to go through row by row and start evolving Pokemon up. You need to go max, you need to go max. All of these guys are going maxed. You're going to be a Gardevoir, you're going to be a Gallade. Okay. How do you have so many boxes? So, as you are playing in this game, if you have a Pokemon in every single box, literally it can just be one, it'll give you a few more boxes until a certain point, and then you progress through the story, and then it gives you more boxes. And then you get God, and he gives you one more box. So I will be able to get, I want to say it's 40? Like, that'll be a perfect square of boxes after I catch Arceus. And if we come across any shinies, they will be food-themed named. Oh no, it's actually Sangria Senorita. I don't know if it's sold in the US or if you've heard of it. I have not heard of it. But I loved Sprite for the longest time. I still love Sprite. I just don't get it as much now. Why do you have a quest for me? Oh, Alabaster Icelands. Okay. Yay! Mass outbreak. Let's go. Let's do that, and I forgot I was on a mission to evolve my Pokemon. Oh well, y'all get to see me be scatterbrained in real time. Alabaster Iceland's massive mass outbreak. Yep. I used to like Coke until it started not tasting like Coke. I have never liked Coca-Cola. I mean, probably as a little kid I did, but like I don't recall ever actively enjoying it except for the Oreo that was flavored Coca-Cola. Like the cookie that tasted like the soda. Oh, and the Chupa Chups. The lollipop. Those ones that are cola flavored. I do like those. I like Coke, but only for like a cup or two. I will go for Dr. Pepper any day. Why is there drama? Of course there's drama with Melly around. There are some weird things that happen around this time. I believe it. Just look at Melly's face. That is weird. Came to advising mass outbreaks here in the Alabaster Islands. I don't think there's a single person who likes Melly, but I will say this. He had a very good insult for Cresselia. Just a flying croissant. Oh, actually, Xerxes has a good point, Loot Shark. If you can look for Mexican cola, there are a few restaurants that I know around Texas that have it, but Mexican cola has sugarcane in it, and my husband absolutely loves that stuff. There was a restaurant that we went to where he ordered it, and he was telling the waitress how much he loved that stuff, so she just brought him a whole pitcher. It was free refills on sodas, so hey, he finished that pitcher. But it was very nice. I'm not a cola person. I stuck with the lemonade because they didn't have anything else that I really wanted. It was very good service. We gave her a good tip. Outbacks, outbacks. The outbacks happen during rainstorms. No, they're outbreaks. Some waitresses are just sweet. I love some waitresses. Not all of them are good, but the ones who are good really go out of their way sometimes. You can tell when someone is good, or even just trying to be good. Alright, let's get started. Let me feed your friend the agave berries. I will check them by myself. I do not need Melly. I'll take Liam. Alright. You're both responsible then. Chug, chug, chug. I don't mind tipping more than the norm when waitress gives you good service. So we have my husband actually came up with a base tip of $5 if you just come and go, you, like, at the minimum amount. If you do bad, you're losing that 5. But if you like go out of your way for things, that waitress got at least $10 more for just her for that. But any time that we need to ask for anything, if you get it within like a reasonable amount of time, that's another $3 or $5 depending on how much it's needed. Mai eventually asks you for some items, then meet her in a secret hollow. I already did that actually. That was the previous one. I think there were some shenanigans. Do not overstrain yourselves. Yep. Oh, indeed. That was a right before this one thing. Oh no, Melly, his math was quite right. I think that... Oh, it was definitely a Zoroark. It was definitely... That Sliggoo is definitely going to handle more than you can, Melly. I don't know why you don't know. I mean, it's gotta be Zoro and Zoroark. This is their environment. They were the first outbreak Pokemon, that was in the massive mass outbreaks, like, not in their area. And, Zoroark can imitate people. And in the games, some Zoroarks can speak. They were hungry. They wanted snacks. I mean, if I could turn into somebody who had the power to just walk into a store and say, "Hey, I want that that steak over there," and just be given a steak for free, I would do it. Get owned by a child, Melly. Snackies for Zoroark. They probably would not have crossed paths. Right, Munchlax, get the berries. Where? There. Okay. I wonder if it's also because there isn't any more aspartame in any of the drinks. I don't know. I don't quite know what aspartame is. What do we got? Ooh, I could try to go for a shiny Lickitung. Ooh, do what? I need to go there. And everything else I can just, like, kind of gloss over unless... I could try to get... I'll go to the Curlia ones because so you saw how I had that Gardevoir named Seraprin earlier. That was going to be my final team member, but I was hoping to get a shiny, did not end up getting a shiny, so I went for the alpha. Aspartame is a 200 times sweeter than sugar. Whew! I like any of the artificial sweeteners. They have a weird taste, IMO. God, what's the one that I like? I think it's stevia. That one is really good. What's the sweetener in this? It does not have any sweeteners listed, but there's caffeine. Huh. Oh, there is aspartame. There's aspartame in my zero sugar Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Huh. Well, it's not sugar. And it's still 0 calories. Which is good. Do not drink your calories. Drinking your calories is definitely how you gain weight. Yeah, on the thing, it's the, let's see, water and less than 2% of caramel color, natural and artificial flavors, aspartame, acesulfate potassium, sodium benzoate, which is a preservative, phosphoric acid, caffeine, sodium phosphate. If I try to pronounce this, I'm just going to end up having to say bless you to myself because I cannot pronounce that and it's going to sound like my mouth is sneezing. Phenylketonurics contains phenylalanine. Bless you. Okay, we're going to go to Duat. Then we're going to try... Well, we'll try for a shiny Lickitung, because that'll be fun. And then all of the Curlias, if I can. Let's go. Let's go to the otters. I almost called them birds. Yes, I would love to get a shiny Lickitung. I think I got one in the past, but that was before I was keeping all of my shinies. Ooh! If I get you, then I won't even have to... Ooh. Awesome. Let me just... allow me to hide, please. Thank you. Ow. Man. Alright, I'm backing up. I know they're not invisibility potions, but they cheat. The Pokemon cheat. Okay, I knew that it couldn't learn Lick in the original games. I didn't know that it couldn't learn Lick here. Almost never drink my calories, but I have a weak spot for juices and agua frescas, basically lemonades, but out of any fruit or flavor you can think of. I used to work for Subway, and we had a strawberry agua fresca fountain, and like it was good. I liked it. And then there was also a blackberry one that we had for a short time, and then our general manager came in and just took the whole thing. And it was so upsetting. We all liked it. The customers loved that stuff. Yeah, the subways that are owned by the franchise that I used to work for are all awful. Like the general manager at that time really messed things up. And then whenever I guess because like any time that there was a problem that no one in the store could fix, we called her out by name because she was the one who could fix it. Like this customer had an order that the app took her money, but the order didn't make it to the store. We are not allowed to make the sandwiches even if it shows up on her end because it didn't show up on our end. So we let her know this, and she said, okay, is there someone I can talk to? I said, we have our general manager, Kim. If anybody can get you the refund, she can. I put her on the phone with Kim, and ooh. If you have never tried it, I fully recommend Hibiscus Agua Fresca. I think I have. There's a I think the brand is Jumex. Uh, we have them at Walmart, and it's like 70 cents a can, and I tried it, and it was really good. But I do want to cut down on having Red 40, and that stuff is loaded with Red 40. It needs a Dusk Stone. That is what it needs. That is actually, like, everything here needs something special except for Dartrix and Ralts. But yeah, let's get back to that Samurott, because if I get that Samurott, then I don't have to evolve a second Dewott. Hello.
Hi.
I have quite a few viewers right now.
Oh my goodness! How many?
The thing says 5.
Oh my goodness!
We got Xerxes, we got Pro Gaming, Okay Deaf. Sorry, I read over your name wrong.
Wait, hold on just a second. I'm gonna go take this back off real quick.
Okie dokie. Xerxes says hi. He'll be back. So, is there actually well, let me... that's not how I... There we go. That's how I can pause. Just call you Pro. Okay, Pro. You are Pro the professional. We got... That's not how I do this. That's how I refresh the chat and can't see nothing for a moment. There we go. Oh, Culvert's in here apparently. He hasn't spoken yet.
Oh, hi,
we got Juicebox, Xerxes, Loot Shark, and Pro.
I'm so happy for you, love.
Thank you.
How's your mic?
I said I wasn't going to be setting it up tonight because it's going to take me some time.
Oh.
So it's still over there in my bag.
You want me to, when you're done with this stream, you want me to kind of like get into it and set it up for you?
I will definitely need your help. Mikey's the one with the know-how in a bunch of these things.
Not really, but I'm gonna BS my way through it.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Pro says hi, Mikey, and then
Hi,
Juicebox
Pro.
says Juiceback's here to stay, with a cute emoji.
G-Specs Caliber.
Juiceback's caliber.
Yeah. Right? Or did I mispronounce the name?
No, they did type in Juicebacks.
No. I mean, like,
Oh, the Pokemon. No,
yeah.
you said it right.
Okay,
It is indeed Baxcalibur.
Sweet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a single sheet of paper because I'm kind of bored right now. I just want to relax a little bit. And I'm going to try using everything I've learned in Pokemon Art Academy to draw Tinkaton.
Ooh, yes.
Or rather, let's start with Tinkaton. I feel like that's a good starting point.
See, that guy had no reason to see me. He was literally just born. Why do they see me? Cheaters. Cheaters, the lot of them.
Okay. You're angry at a Duat.
I'm about to murder the Duat.
You're angry at a Duat, man. That's the place in life you are right now. You're mad at a Duat. I think you broke your sound barrier there. I think you broke your computer's mind. The impudence and audacity, the unmitigated gall of these.
Oh. Somebody said...
Wait, are they saying bad, shiny, but really cool Pokemon about, Baxcalibur, Duat, or Tinkaton?
You have to answer, Loot Shark.
It's one of those three.
I'm willing to bet that it's Baxcalibur. But, that's because most people, like, if they're talking about the shiny for the Tinka line... Yep, Baxcalibur was the answer.
Okay, that is the correct answer there. Because if you said Tinkaton, then banned.
No, you're not banning my viewers. You don't have mod status.
Well, I'm going to use your computer because you have the mod status, Violet.
Oh. Get out of here. These guys are like Luxray. They have extreme sight. Well, no. Banned. They are banned. Where's the map? How is there still at least one here? Who's existing? Is it you? Are you? Yes, it is you. Get obliterated by Geisha. Okay, most people talking about the shiny of the Tinka line, like, will refer to their hammers. Because that is the shiny bit. Almost forgot. Let me just remove that pin, otherwise I'm going to keep walking back this way. Kill the Duat, Zetsu Duat. Now we go around the not shiny, Alpha Pig. I have a shiny of the piglet. That is Mint Chip. Did I go past? I did go past. These guys aren't violent, are they? How did I miss you? You have Licky Licky. I believe they might get violent, but rarely. There are indeed Licky Licky here. Okay, I'm backing up. Wait. The thing only said the... Okay, remaining locations 1. Okay. Oh! Well, they aren't trying to kill me, so... Even when they have the exclamation point, they're not trying to commit murder, so I think we're good. Get back here! And I'm gonna back off because that thing still had the little star over it. Oh, nope, reported Pokemon are gone. Okay. I'll put this mark here, and then start here to go there to go there. Kirlias just run, if I remember correctly. So, the first outbreak will be down there. I hate it when there's just one Pokemon left and you can't find it. I know that pain. You saw that pain like 5 minutes ago with that Duat. Alright, we now have Decidueye. Do. Now, Clefairy, which I think I need to evolve into Clefable, but I will have to go and check my. I chose Rella as a starter, named him Rowan. Aw. I had. So, my first playthrough, I did have Rowlet as well, but I didn't name any of my Pokemon. I hadn't gotten into naming my team yet. But now I name, like, all of them. I've been playing Platinum on my 2DS, and every single Pokemon I have caught has a nickname. We have Chives the Bibarel. We have Mortar and Pestle, the Spiritomb, and Rotom. Okay. You can evolve into Gardevoir, and then you'll be done. Because you go into the box as Gardevoir. The other one has to be... The other one is going to be Gallade. I have a ton of legendaries named after my friends. That's sweet. So long as you don't let it die, you're good. When I was playing Miitopia, I did that. Alright, to the Kirlias. Ooh. I can't remember if I used the thing or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and use another. Have you seen the Gardevoir plush thing? Yes, I have. There is so much that Nintendo knows that they did. Go get in the ball. Oh man, who hit me? Was it you? I think it was you. And now I'm asleep. Gotcha. Aw, what do you mean the blizzard ended? I'll go check if Okay. I think that is the last Curly over there. The worst, the worst feeling is having a rare Pokemon or shiny run away. It is the worst feeling. All right, now the outbreaks are all over. That's a shame there wasn't a shiny though.
Where's the easiest accessible colored pencils? Like least amount of pencils. Okay, that works actually. Send me that.
Here, I'm just gonna hand you both of these.
I don't need. Okay.
Well, color variety. And then somewhere around here is the sharpener.
Don't worry. Okay. We have a sharpener over here, right?
Oh, here it is.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't look over here just yet.
I will not. Whenever it's done, we'll put a picture on Discord.
Oh man.
My VTuber is just cruising in the corner, apparently. Yoo-hoo. Come back. Is she stuck? I think she's stuck. Oh, okay. She was stuck for a moment. I have a few shinies. One was the Shinx at the bottom of Aspiration Hill. I was getting Decidueye perfected and it was shiny. Ooh, nice. I have quite a few shinies. I started doing a living dex, and then just on a whim just split the boxes in half. So I'll have a row of regular, then what is for most of them a row of empty, and then a row of regular, row of empty, alternating back and forth in Pokemon Home. But the row of empty, I'm filling in with the shinies, which is very difficult. But some of them, I'm also getting the different forms of the shinies, which is definitely a mistake. I have shiny yes, Galarian Slowpoke, and then I have a second one that I don't know what I'm going to evolve it into yet. But that's going to be fun. But I don't have shiny regular Slowpoke because that's so difficult to see. Okay, lady. Mission complete. I did get my Magearna. I am very happy with my Magearna. Actually, a viewer traded me the last Pokemon I needed a couple weeks ago, and he was just gonna give it to me, but I'm not taking him. I'm not taking a Marshadow for free. I ended up giving him a Ash Greninja. Lullaby. Yay! I've explored all of Hisui. That's right, your name's in a different color on my screen this time. So, whenever I reset the chat by accident earlier, it changed the colors of the names. But, yeah, last time your name was in orange. I knew the gauge part looked familiar. I was like, is that? No, the last time the name was orange. Now it's a neon green on my screen. The names, like the name colors, like shown in the little chat box for you guys, on the stream, do not match what I'm seeing in the program. For me, you are bright neon green in my chat box, but you are like a dull pumpkin orange, kinda, I guess, in the stream section, like right where my character's legs are, I guess. Then Juicebox is a blood red in my chat box, but in the streams area, Juicebox is a bright orange. Pro, you are pink. Oh, pink in the stream section, but you're like a darker teal color, not quite gray, in the chat. It's different like every other day. It's very off-putting. Xerxes has constantly been red, though. I don't know how you did that, Xerxes. But you are the only one who has been consistent. Haven't used Ash Greninja yet. Waiting for ZA. I never used so I never used the Ash Greninja except for moving it over into my game. But I did get me a second one because I had to reset my game for it, but I got it because I still have the demo on my DS, and I'm gonna keep it there until I forget about it and just don't want it anymore. I'm waiting for Legend ZA2. Probably gonna play it on the Switch too. I mean, same.
If the tariffs don't get you.
Yep, if the tariffs don't get you. Wait, why am I going back to the... Why am I going back to the village? I never said we were going back to the village. I did not talk to Laventon. Who looked at my Pokedex? I bet it was Adamant. Graphics look better on the Switch too. We will see that whenever it actually happens.
I fucking hope so.
Maybe if you haven't picked a color it chooses randomly, I picked red in the settings. Maybe. Oh, what country tariffs are we talking? I am Canadian. America.
Whose do you fucking think?
American tariffs. Yeah, I'm babe, since you're here, I mentioned earlier in the chat, but I might if anything, I might just order from the person that I got my OLED from on eBay.
Valid.
Pretty sure you get a Dawnstone here. I mean, hopefully. I would love an extra Dawnstone. Now, is that sunrise or sunset? There's a shaking tree. It's pretty. I like the sunrise or sunset. Can't tell what it is right now. Another Gallade Frostlass. Yes. Well, I don't have Gallade yet at all, actually. The Alpha one refused to get in the ball and chased me down trying to kill me. So, no. And I do have a Frostlass. Despite my name, I am a very casual player, so I'm not the most credible source. Fair. But even if I don't get one here, I'm pretty sure I have another one, and if not, I'll just go collecting the lost bags. That'll eventually give me enough points for a new one. Ooh, and the space-time bubbles. Yes, this was very fun. Yeah. Pretty music. Now mass outbreaks will be almost constant. Yes. But I still want to go to some space-time bubbles. They're gonna enter in contests.
They're contests?
No, the...
Oh.
The characters the characters asked, what's the future going to be like?
Hey, love, what color would you say, like, that gem in the center of Tinka Tink is?
That is kind of a grayish.
Grayish?
Yeah, it matches her rattle.
Oh, what color's the fucking rattle? It's like, yeah.
Gray.
Right.
It's a cool gray.
You're a cool gray.
Did you hear him, guys? Recently got 3 massive mouse outbreaks at once. More shinies. Oh yeah, Paths of Tenacity and Solitude. I don't know. And I don't know about him saying that you gotta be pretty close with your Pokemon for the contest. My Eevee is not my friend, and I decided to enter him in the cuteness contests. He does not like the cute flavor of Poffins, so I have just been feeding him his least favorite Poffin, apparently.
You're gonna be cute, and you're gonna like it!
Yes.
What do you, fucking, yeah, I forgot what it was.
I'm a pageant mom.
Pageant mom! That's
Hey, at least Chamomile doesn't have to fight. The price of stardom, Juicebox says. Just throw it at rocks. If it's in Legends Arceus, it'll love you.
I need to fulfill my dreams.
Yes, Chamomile. That is the name of my Eevee. All of my Pokemon in my Pokemon Platinum that I'm playing off to the side have a name. I actually am keeping track of them. No, it's not a shiny. It's just a regular Eevee. It's the gift Eevee you get. I have the names on here because I'm also playing Alpha Sapphire, and I'm using the exact same naming convention of herbs and spices and plants and such.
Boo.
Shush. I have... Let's see. We have Chives the Bidoof. We have Parsley the Yanma. Rosemary the, well, they're a Roselia now. But they're eventually going to be a Roserade. We got Oregano the Krogunk. Marjoram the Ponyta. Coriander the Shellos. Chervil the Togetic. Yes, all hail Chives the Bidoof. Mortar the Spiritomb and Pestle the Rotom. Sage the Abra. Time the Tropius. I named my most recent Sylveon Nymphia.
You named Tropius Time, but not Palkia?
Palkia's the spin. I might change that later. I do not have
that chat. That was really stupid.
Yes, somebody clip that. I don't know how to clip on my streaming software here, but somebody clip that. I do not have a Paprika yet, so I am going to add that in the to name list. Paprika. Basil. I think I do have... Oh, I do not have a basil yet, but I am, but I will. Eventually. I have a bunch of names on the to name list. Do I not have clips set up in something? Cilantro. Ooh! Wait. No.
Yeah.
No! No!
Yes.
No! Guys, I have the gene that makes cilantro taste like soap. And, I got some,
Just because you're weird doesn't mean you can't have your Pokemon named after it.
So I got some...
The silence was deafening.
The silence was deafening. It's okay, Pro. So recently, we went to, like, uh, Mikey took me to the store so I could get some lunch for work because I didn't have lunch that day. And I went to the sushi section, got me some Philadelphia rolls and some shrimp spring rolls, which looked really good. They were like they had green something in them that I thought was maybe like spinach or something. It was all cilantro. That thing was packed with cilantro.
Like a Snickers.
Even Snickers aren't that packed. Like, ah. Like, when I said I thought it was spinach, it's because of how thick and how much of it there was. And I took a bite and I was like, huh. Maybe it's the wrapping that's off, because it was like the... What kind of wrapping would you say that was?
Rice paper.
It was rice paper wrapping. And, like, I hadn't had that from the store before, so I was like, I think they left the soap. I think they like washed it in soap or something. Then I looked at the container and saw cilantro written right there in plain text. Yeah. And Xerxes is laughing at me. That's so sad. As a Mexican, I would have to learn to like soap. I am not. I am white as can be.
I think it's more saying that
Cilantro's and everything.
Cilantro's and everything in Mexican cuisine.
I mean,
Which
Luna
is
did
very
bring that
true.
salsa with cilantro in it. I do like parsley. Parsley is good. Oh, and I started to enjoy it after I finally decided I'm going to take this thing apart and remove all of the cilantro. That was a huge portion of it, by the way. And the rice paper was all stuck to itself. I bought it pre-made, juice box. There was no alternative. Sage is good. And my Alakazam is named Sage.
Shia Kazing!
Let's see, what else do I have named? Oh, I have a now Empoleon named Sorrel. Oh, I don't have a Ginger yet. Let me add that to the list. Some of these names are not going to get used in one playthrough, but it might be used in the other one. Oh, hey, look, there's a Dawnstone. Just like you said.
Well done, Ethan Stone. It's Lucas, isn't it?
Yes. It's Dawn and Lucas.
Ethan is Gen 3.
Well, Ethan is Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
So Gen 2.
No, not Gen 2 either.
You know what? How about I just off myself?
No, we're not doing that on stream. No. Bad.
So when you're off stream is when I can.
No! Some people probably like cilantro because it tastes like soap to them. And Xerxes is laughing now because you just got scolded on stream. Ingo! I forgot he was here.
So did he. The sun is just fucking deafening when I said.
Lavender and
Lucas
oregano, what
Stone.
about those? I do not have a lavender yet, but I believe oregano is on this list. Yes, I have a Krogunk named Oregano. Other names that I have on here include Vervain, Nettle, Patchouli, now Paprika, Fennel, Hawthorn, chamomile, thyme, sage, skullcap, hibiscus, parsley, rosemary, chives, dill, lavender, oregano, hyssop, basil, ginger, marjoram, saffron, lovage, coriander, chervil, feverfew, sorrel, vanilla, and mugwort. Oh, mint, yes. Although, speaking of mint, I mentioned earlier that I have a shiny Swinub that is mint chocolate chip. We love him. He is the cutest little guy. He got to go looking for truffles. Lady, the way you said that, it makes it look like I'm causing there to be Pokemon on Pokemon violence.
Huh?
She said, thanks to you, we all enjoy battling Pokemon.
Yes, you caused that.
Ah! But I wasn't the one who did the first challenge. I'm pretty sure that honor goes to... What was his name? Volo. Maybe Ray. I don't know. Either way, they decided to fight me first. Psh, Volo wasn't hard. I didn't die to him the first time. I may have,
Why did you not to him the first time?
Oh no, I was gonna say I may have convinced you to challenge him too early.
Oh.
When you and I played together. I was playing a little bit more than Mikey was, and then I was like, let's go to this area and do this thing at the same time together. We didn't know what it was. It was a fight against Volo.
It was the game finale.
Yeah, it was
I was like 6 or 7 levels behind.
Yep.
So it wasn't too bad, but it was like so tantalizingly close each time that like I feel like with just a little bit of luck I can get through it, and I did. And let me tell you, motherfuckers, alright? Spoilers for the end of the game if you haven't fucking played the game yet. It's
Welcome to the post game, by the way. We're in the post game.
Oh, you are in the post game?
Yes, I already kicked Volo's butt.
What about Brutus? Is it me, Arceus?
Oh, I have caught Giratina, yes.
Okay, so with Giratina. Alright, so it was Giratina who was kicking my ever-loving ass at the end of the game, right? Because of its fucking, like, second fucking health bar revitalizing himself, going, oh my god, shit, you know, bullshit. He turns back into he turns from Origin form to normal form, or vice versa?
From Altered to Origin.
And Origin is snake form, right?
Origin is snake with tentacle form.
Okay, cool. Okay. So
that is
a second phase.
One second. That is a pure joke, Pro. I cannot play Dark Souls whatsoever.
No hit Dark Souls.
I cannot do that. I have never touched a Dark Soul.
If it's a gun to my head telling me to do that, I would pull the trigger. But back to I almost said Deoxys, and then I said Darkrai, and then I said Giratina. Back to Giratina for me. So I fought this asshole like 6 times in a gosh darn row, and then I finally beat his ass, and he went, "Oh, I'm gonna go fly out to a random ass cave. I'm gonna go fuck off and diddly my darn." So I track his ass down. He's sitting in his altered form in the middle of a cave, trying to lick his wounds like the bitch he is. And I fight him, catch some bitch in a what did I catch him in? It was something stupid that did not match him at all.
I don't know.
I caught it in a really stupid ball, made it delete all of its moves, teach it, what was it? What was the move that makes that?
I think it's Rock Smash in order to...
Either way, I taught it Rock Smash or Earthquake or something, whatever it was. Let's find out, what is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Rock Smash. Yes. Rock Smash.
Okay, so I teach it Rock Smash and put it in Origin form and put its ass on the fields.
Yep.
And it's still there to this day.
Yep. Thank you for the follow.
God, Arceus, damn it. Oh my god, I'm so glad I got to put it in its place.
Oh, Mikey's got beef with.
Anyway, God, I did tink.
Ooh. Ooh. Send it.
I feel like I captured the essence of Tinkating.
Yes.
Which
Now.
is one of the rules for trying Pokemon, apparently, if you believe Pokemon Art Academy.
Let me just. Boop. Bippity.
I feel like I matched the colors pretty well over here, as well as I could.
Yes. Now. Picture time.
I guess.
Let me just. Let me do that. And...
I got beat with Giratina. I got Tauros meat with Giratina. Straight up, send it work in the fields, motherfucker. Right to the rice fields.
No! Oh, that's not even typing in the thing. Hold on. There we go. Go join the Discord and see Mikey's pretty Tinkatink picture.
I drew a Tinkatink, and I drew it, and I colored it. Yes, devil slavery. The devil works. Pokemon Lucifer works for me. Tilling the fields. It'll be lucky if it gets a single puffin a week.
The disrespect.
Good. I put it in origin form just to humiliate it further.
In theory, because Giratina is in origin form in the other dimension, it probably doesn't like being in that form very much anymore. It
so
don't
I just
got
did
no
everything I
legs.
could to disrespect Giratina.
And then I'm over here like, this is my favorite legendary.
Really? It's your team's favorite legendary?
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite legendary is. I never really put much thought to it. You know, honestly?
Oh, he looks so happy he gets to work. That or angry, and I'm about to be absolutely murdered by
my
Rhydon.
knee-jerk reaction is Dialga. Just because I like Dialga. That's the first legendary I caught that, like, I actively caught because I like the legendary, not just because it's the legendary box art. It's the box art legendary.
What are y'all's favorite legendaries? Put it in the chat. I want to know everybody's favorites.
Yeah, bring up that engagement.
Well, I want to know. And continue.
Okay, so we got definitely not Gen 2 or Groudon.
You do like Groudon.
There. I do like me my Groudon. But definitely not Mewtwo. I'm not a Psychic fan. Or Mew.
That's a mythical.
Mythical. Shut up. I thought it was a fingers and thumbs thing. I thought all mythicals were legendary, but not all legendaries were mythical. I thought it was
yes.
like that. So it's a legendary. Shut up. And then we got fucking Ho and Lugia. Imagine having a Pokemon name that makes that's the name of hawking up snot and spitting on the ground, hawking up a loogie. So neither of them.
But does count, yes.
Then we got Groudon, Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Deoxys.
He's skipping over so many legendaries.
What the fuck do you mean? I'm going through pure timeline.
You skipped 3 Kanto legendaries.
Oh yeah, Uno Dos Tres. Shut up. No one cares. That's Suicune, Suicune, and shut up. I won't poke you.
No.
So the bird trio and the dog trio, shut up, I know they're not actually dogs.
Yeah, the cats.
I know. I like saying it anyway. Then we get Gen 4, which is the original Reggies. Fuck that quest up its booty.
We watched the M&J TV video about that quest line the other day.
So just in pure spite of that, F that.
And I did all of that without the internet. I had a braille chart in the back of a dictionary back in the day.
So
I
like
learned that way.
All the Reggies just blanket nah. Gen 5 is Black and White, which is Reshiram, Kyurem, and Zekrom.
Oh, you missed Gen 4.
Gen 4? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of talked about that already.
Fair.
With the Reggies and these guys, and Takiyaga and Arceus and Giratina. Gen 5 is Black and White, which was Reshiram, Kyurem, Zekrom, and I believe that was the shut up, the Savior trio, right?
Which game again? Sorry, I was skipping through so much dialogue.
Black and White.
Savior trio. Name a Pokemon in it.
The fucking blue.
Cobalion?
Yeah.
Swords of Justice.
Swords of Justice, right? That is 5.
Yes.
I never did that, so I never really cared about it that much. But I really liked, right? I like Zekrom's aesthetic, and I like Reshiram's typing. Then we got X and Y, which is Xerneas and Eviltal.
Yveltal.
Yveltal? That's not canon.
It's an M&J TV thing.
Okay. I know they had lots of extra mythicals and legendaries in that game, but I literally don't remember a single one in X and Y.
X and Y...
Like, I played X and Y, which X and Y was my first ever pre-ordered game ever in my life. I still have the little, like, Walmart pre-order card to prove it.
He does. It's adorable.
Not to prove that it's the first one, but to prove that I pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
I don't know what other mythicals and legendaries are. You're not doing anything. You need to be doing content.
I am contenting. I'm contenting by helping you know
then I'll Google it myself. You move around and do things in the game. Engage your followers.
Hold up. There is a where is
AO chat banner.
Hey! Magirna, there you go.
Wait, is there a way to make your YouTube fade out?
Let's see. Probably not.
Or just gone entirely in one button press, or just move her out of the screen.
I mean,
just for it to be one funny.
But
oh, you can do it.
Sure, I'll put up a banner. Thank you, Juicebox. And yes, you are
ban him, chat, ban him.
No.
You're moderators. You know what? You are moderator. I'm banning him.
No, you stay away from this laptop, mister.
So
You're not banning my Juicebox.
It was Magirna, you said?
Magirna is a Gen 6 mythical,
That's
yes.
it, though? It's literally just Zert. Oh, Zygarde!
Oh, yeah, Zygarde.
How the hell did I forget Zygarde? Also, just a BS collectathon quest. Bad. Like, in terms of acquiring it and using it. What's its typing? Is it like Dark Dragon?
Ground Dragon, actually.
Ground Dragon?
It's
That's
really
actually
neat.
really good typing,
Yes.
actually. And she's back.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, after that is Gen 7, which is Alola, Which, don't get me started on Alola's legendaries. I can't even name one other than Solgaleo and Lunala. So I can't name more than those two, because I know it has all the Ultra Beasts. And
They are not legendary.
Are they mythicals?
No. They are their own category.
Ugh.
Which Shiinotic was
Gross.
hilariously mistakenly coded in as an Ultra Beast at one point.
Which is funny because also at the same time, like, it'd be like, out of everything though, I love the little origami guy.
Kartana.
I just love I just love the look of the.
Oh yeah, the Tapu are legendary.
Yeah,
Mikey just didn't think about them.
Yeah, I was gonna get to them, but again, they're so not in my mind. I kind of when I played it for the first, really starting in Gen 6, X and Y on, I kind of just played through the game and just to get the gym badges, fight the champion. I didn't really do and enjoy the storyline itself, not really going into the capturing part of Pokemon in those playthroughs. It wasn't even until recently that I really even cared about catching them all, quote unquote, which the whole I'm taking over your stream, by the way, at this point. And at the end of the day, at this point, I might as well just. Mom already thinks I'm not gonna come in. Yeah, I'm taking a drink. You guys, I'm too sober to talk about this shit.
I have a shiny Celebi too. I absolutely love it. I got it from Pokemon Go. Her name is BB.
Do you still have any juice?
Yes.
Okay. Then
you are welcome to the pineapple pomegranate.
It's so good. I wasn't asking.
Oh. Sir, I already have a Silcoon to show you.
I'll get back to that in a minute.
I'll show him Tic Tac. We will show him Tic Tac, the shiny Silcoon.
Alright, well, I'm gonna put your pencils away first. Where was I in talking about legendaries? Oh yeah, I went off on a little tangent because of the whole. I kind of just cared more about.
This is not exactly the same, you absolute buffoon. I got mine from Crystal after. That is too many resets. I do not have the mental capacity to sit there and reset a game 6,048 times.
But back to what I was saying, because obviously I'm more important right now. Yeah, it's like, honestly, it's funny, the tagline for Gotta Catch 'Em All ended after Johto, after Gold and Silver. So it's Gen 3 onward, the tagline was no longer Gotta Catch 'Em All. Fun fact for you. Don't know if you knew that or not, love.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right, you're a fucking encyclopedia.
I get all of my knowledge from one place. Well,
I left
like
all
3
my
places.
knowledge together in one place. With those words began the new pirate era. In search for one place.
One place. Oh goodness, Mikey's a One Piece fan for all new viewers.
No!
He's a One Piece fan, and I got him the One Piece 3DS XL from Japan as just a random gift. And now he's wearing the Luffy straw hat.
The straw hat that my friend gave me.
Yep. He's going to be king of the pirates.
I'm going to be king of the pirates.
Oh, he also has the straw hat Jolly Roger tattooed on his arm now.
Yes. But, the only 2 games I have ever caught all the Pokemon on, and
yes,
then,
I got him the One Piece is real.
Even then, Scarlet and Violet doesn't count anymore because I added 2 expansions since I finished the Pokedex in those games.
Well, you finished Legends Arceus, technically.
I did finish Legends Arceus with a full Pokedex. Hell yeah, not a living dex, but full. Well,
yes.
Not even full, and even then I didn't fully. What's the?
Yes, he does.
What's the
the
mechanic?
pocket one? The what?
What's the mechanic? It's research.
Yeah, you didn't research all of them. You just caught all of them so you could go catch God.
Yes. And even then, it's like, I love how Archie's just like, yeah, I'll chill with this mortal for about 60 years. That's nothing.
Let's see. Am I? Yes, I can run this
But
one.
Gen 8, Sword and Shield.
By the way, Loot Shark says he's not gonna like me then.
Huh?
After I said you're a One Piece fan, Loot Shark says he's not
Well,
gonna like
I don't
me.
like him anyway because he says than.
He's Canadian. Give him a break.
I got the TC. I got 2 starter decks for the TCG. But I literally cannot find a single pack in the wild. Not a single one. No, then. He won't like me then. It's more like I like you more than. I like apples more than oranges. But it's. He wouldn't like me then.
Look at Mint Chip. Look at Mint Chip and love him.
Any opinion from this man, or woman, or them, from here on, is irrelevant. Any opinion,
Your opinion is valid. It is your opinion.
Your opinion is valid. It doesn't make it right.
Just know that there are people who disagree. I am personally just indifferent. I didn't watch One Piece. I don't have the mental capacity to sit and watch 1,000+ episodes of things.
In case this isn't clear, I'm just playing. I don't actually care that much about what people like or don't like. I just like One Piece because of its theme more than anything. I like being able to look at it and say, like, I get my inspiration. I get a lot of my inspiration in my real life from Luffy of being absolutely free. The most free a person can be is someone who just enjoys life with their friends and doesn't try to bring anyone down without due process, you know? It's like, everyone's like, oh, he wouldn't like royalty in real life. It's like, he restored 2 kings back to power. And 2 royal families back to power. And all that matters is freedom and fun. And that's how I kind of go about my life with my friends, you know, it's... I care a lot about them. And like I would I would declare war on their behalf just so they know that existing is not a crime. Because I have a lot of people who feel that way right now. Who feel like their existence is mere existence is a crime. Anyway, Pokemon! I'm Gen 8 now, and talking about Sword and Shield, which again kind of sneaks back into the whole what's it called? Is Necrozma an Ultra Beast? Like, Necrozma has to be a
Hi, Mama. And Juicebox says, go for your dreams. Xerxes says, Mikey's spitting facts.
Yes. Hey, Mama. I was sitting here talking about like how much I love my friends. And Pokemon.
Oh, goodness.
So, Necrozma, I had no idea Necrozma really even existed until like a year after the game came out. And that kind of really just leaves the Sword and Shield lions, tigers, bears, whatever. They aren't very...
The dogs?
I hate dogs.
They're dogs! Oh my, like, I was like, lions? There's no lions there. There's no tigers. Oh, you mean the box legendaries.
box
You mean
legendaries.
the dogs
You mean
with
the dog
swords
with
and
a sword
shields.
and a dog with the same dog with a shield. With a shield mane. Not even a shield physical body part like the fucking sword one has. No, it's just their mane looks like a shield. Then we get to Gen 9, which is... is it one of those things where the Paradox are their own thing?
They
or
are
do they
their
count
own
as
thing.
legendaries?
They are their own thing. They are not legendary.
Okay. Oh, Gen 4 also had... No, wait, no. Volcarona
Why am I going that way?
Is Volcarona legendary?
No. It's not even.
It's a pseudo, that's right.
It's not even pseudo.
What? Then why did it have like its special thing in Diamond and Pearl?
Volcarona is Gen 5.
Oh, sorry. Why did it have its like special like little like it's an overworld sprite encounter? Also is Drifloon.
So is Rotom.
So is Rotom.
Rotom plays the legendary music. It's because the Pokemon Company is weird about that.
So I guess like at the end of the day, for me, for my favorite legendary, it boils down to kind of like a very select few, and it's mostly just through nostalgia more than anything. Like I really like Dialga because it was my first legendary in a Pokemon game. Like I played Red and Blue, and I when I was like a really young kid, but I didn't really understand it. Diamond and Pearl was the first one I actually understood. So that's where that kind of comes in for me. Why Diamond is like my favorite of all the games. Then it kind of got ever since like Gen 6. Like before Gen 6, I would add every legendary I caught into my party. Like there was a time where in Diamond where I had like a full team of nothing but legendaries that got its ass kicked by my friends. What is it? Tyler's favorite, Jolteon. I talked for a long time.
You did.
Maybe I should stream. What was your favorite Violet stream? Oh, the one where her husband talked for like an hour straight about his favorite legendary and like One Piece for like 5 minutes.
One Piece podcast part 2. Caused me to get so off track.
But yeah, like I'm only answering your question. Like I went off on this huge tangent because of a single question you asked.
Yes.
You should ask yourself that and go on a tangent like I just did. That's how you get that engagement.
Okay. My favorite legendary is Giratina because, like, what? What?
Never mind.
he just like tossed his arms up and turned around all dramatic like. What? You got a problem with
Like
my
go
favorite
through
legendary?
each gen, like talk about like each legendary and each gen like I did. Like what was your thoughts about Mewtwo and Mew, and what was your thoughts about Lugia and Lugia and Hose? And the Ding Dong, get it? Because ho-hos, Ding Dongs. If I have a Lugia, it's being named Ding Dong.
So my favorite Gen 1 legendary is Articuno. I love the big ice bird because that was my first legendary. I ended up finding it whenever I went to go look for Blaine and then couldn't find him, but I found the ice bird. And I was very happy with that. It had a very pretty cry, and I had the Master Ball. Why not go ahead and get it? So, Master Ball immediately. Uh, I did not know how to play very well at the time. But that Articuno stayed in my party when I didn't complete the Elite Four for a really, 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 really long time. Because I was not good at Pokemon. It took my Venusaur getting to level 100 before I beat that game. You go here. I'll sort you later. For Gen 2, I love Lugia. Lugia's so pretty. And then, like, the story behind the creator and like how he wanted Lugia to be this, but then Pokemon people decided, no, we're gonna do this. Like, the man's creation basically got taken away from him. But let's sort all these over here. Yeah, like Lugia is such a just a neat design as well. Oh, Apom can just evolve? Sweet. I'm just gonna yap while I evolve all these Pokemon that I said I was going to evolve. So yeah, Lugia being my favorite Gen 2 with Suicune being right behind. However, Celebi is also like extremely high, like top tier, like bumped shoulders with Lugia because Celebi is mythical. Don't you start fighting with me on this. But I know that I probably will never use a Celebi in battle, but I will use a Lugia. Let's see. Next is Gen 3, Rayquaza. I like the big dragon. Celebi is tier 2. Me just because I liked watching the movie as a kid. I loved that movie. Like, the Onion Fairy is so pretty. It's so cute. And the sound that it made in the movie is why my shiny Celebi is named BB. Because that little Celebi would fly around going BB BB. Very cute. Very, very just, I love it. And then, Gen 3, Rayquaza. Absolutely love the big dragon. Secondary would be Jirachi. Because that movie was the first one that I owned that I like physically owned. The Jirachi movie was. I entirely missed you. You need to evolve. Pokemon 2000 was great. I watched it like ages later on VHS. And very nice. I have the Lugia music on my phone for an alarm, but I do not use it anymore. Because when you use a sound that you like as an alarm, you get to hating it. I don't want to hate it. And so it is no longer my alarm, but it's still there because I could probably like have it as a text tone or something. Gen 4 Giratina. I have already said this one. Giratina was the first time I tried to catch a Pokemon or a legendary without a Master Ball. And I successfully caught my first Giratina in a timer ball because I did have the Master Ball, but that was going to be the last ditch effort. I ended up using the Master Ball on Mesprit later on whenever I realized, oh, this thing runs. Darn it, I didn't evolve you. You know, just do this. Do this. Stay there. Okay. Celebi had my favorite song from the movies, though. I'm gonna have to rewatch to know what song you're talking about, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Yes, I need you for Rhydon. I want to get the alarm sound that is the one clip that combines all the Battlestart music. Ooh, that would be nice. Maybe, actually. Come to think of it, like, I would be terrified to wake up to that. Because currently I am waking up to very soft music that has like little raindrop sounds that slowly gets louder as it keeps playing. And it's a nice gentle wake up. I need that kind of thing to wake up. If panic wakes you up and you are happy with that, I would say good for you, but I don't think it's good to panic to wake up. Pretty. Who's next? Gligar and Yanma, I think. One of you is for Gligar, and I'm pretty sure you're a Night Evolution. I am good, he says. For Yanma, it's a specific move, right? And you don't even have it here. Oh, Glammeow's a level up. So here, eat candy. Find your heart and free your mind. Let's rest. I don't know the tune to it, but like the lyrics do sound familiar, or read familiar rather. When does the cat evolve? Apparently level 38, and I just, like, skyrocketed past that. Okay. So yeah. Giratina, favorite Gen 4. It was my first legendary that I caught without a Master Ball. I actually took the time to work on catching it. And then I absolutely loved it. Did not realize that it was in a different form for the longest time. Like I saw it had the snake form, but after I caught it, it had legs. I did not notice this for some reason until a few months later, whenever I was looking through the Pokedex and saw, ooh, Giratina has other forms? Wait a second. This form that it's showing me here is the box art form. How do I get that? It took me a while to get the Greasius orb for it, which I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. It just sounds like it's very greasy. I'm going to just shove a candy into you and hope that you learn a specific move. Nope, get back here. Move. Nope, okay. For Gen 5, I really like Kyurem. Like, I liked all of the legendaries that you could go out of your way to find, but Kyurem was, like, very neat to me. I loved the area that it was in, and, like, the lore implications that it was the missing piece between the other two. But, like, it was more implied that those two didn't have a third piece, but then Kyurem was there, and it was like, oh, there's a third piece here. And then I didn't play Black and White 2, and then have not played X and Y or Sun and Moon yet, but I do have favorites from there. Oh, my ear is itchy. I do deeply appreciate the edginess of Yveltal and the absolute beauty of Xerneas, but Zygarde is a favorite for me. I like dragon types. That is all I can really say. Dragon types are beautiful. And the typing was good for something. I can't quite remember what it was. But I came up with the conclusion that Zygarde was my favorite through playing Cobblemon. Because I managed to get one there. Wait, not Cobblemon, Pixelmon. Glad they didn't do a gray version. Black 2, White 2 were great. I mean, I can't wait to actually play it. I need to own it first, though. I do not own I'd be getting white too because Mikey has black too, and I want us to have like opposite versions so we can play together and play opposite versions. So I just gotta find myself a black 2 that is not fake. I will not accept a fake game in my library. You didn't know at the time, okay?
Yeah, but I still have them.
Yeah, but...
Hey, when do I just get another Fire Red or Sapphire without it costing over $100?
That's a good question. I don't have a good answer, though. I gotta get my Sapphire fixed, because the box for it is messed up. The cartridge. It's got a big crack in it and is missing a piece, actually.
Why did my brain skip a step there? I saw your Geodude evolve into a golem.
Yep, so much to do. Then for Sun and Moon, like, I have a big moon obsession. You've probably noticed the backgrounds in my chatting screen and my BRB screen, maybe even my technical difficulty screens. All of those have the moon or nighttime sky thingy, whatever. I have a moon obsession along with my dragon obsession, but then also I like bats. Lunala is gorgeous. It's a psychic type though. I don't use psychic types. I use ghost types. So, yeah, that's fun. Okay, Machoke, your turn. Alpha Machoke at that. So, Lunala is my favorite of that generation. Although Cosmog and Cosmoem, that Mikey did not mention whatsoever, are precious little fluffy celestial babies. How dare you kick my chair?
Because you're mean to me. Chad, she was mean to me. Do you have sounds enabled yet? No, that's after you accept the... Did you tell them yet?
Oh, I did say it in Discord and that I was going to hold off on it until we get moved. Wait. Moved. Mama doesn't know yet. Mama! Like, if you are paying attention, if you're still here, I don't know. I am eligible to get paid on Twitch now. I am just holding off on going through with the thing until we move because I do not want that to get messed up by our schedule changing because of the moving. Oh, you did not need this extra large candy. But I can get paid to do this, finally. I just don't have it set up yet. I will have it set up after the move, because I will also be able to stream a bit more. I'll probably have the time to do smaller streams throughout the week. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure.
One day you'll be able to, hopefully one day you'll be able to quit your job.
Yeah, I mean...
You do this full time. The idea of that just baffles my mind.
Who would have thunk? Thank you, Juicebox! I got the congratulations. Having the emojis show up on the stream was such a nice thing for me to stumble into. I don't remember where it was. I just remember seeing it and I was like, ooh, that sounds like fun. Immediately love it. Ligarnia.
Oh, Billy, you with this picture.
No, you did not. We're going to be moving in about 2 months, maybe earlier.
A month and a half,
actually. Yeah. It's gonna be before
the end of the school year.
Yeah, before the end of the school year, so before June.
Yeah, like before June or right at the start of June.
Yes.
We found a place that we're hoping to get, but like it's not close enough time for us to apply for it. So we're just begging the universe to let it be available in a month from now.
Yep. Kevin and I are coming to visit. Nice. When will that be? Because if it's like
I feel like
mid-move,
we need to know that information. Yeah.
yeah, we definitely need to know that information. Like, will it be before or after June? Because if it's before, then awesome. I don't have to give you a new address. If it's after, yeah, there's going to be a new address involved. When you guys get moved. Okay, so after June. Got it. Oh my goodness. One small candy goes a very long way with Starly. Okay, we're gonna just bump that up to 5, and hopefully you can reach Staravia status. Probably not, though. I'm just gonna evolve this one, which this one is going to stay Staravia. But this is gonna be great. I'll be able to set up so many more things, and then eventually get, like, I have a new microphone. You weren't here in the stream for that, but I have a new microphone. I just didn't get it set up because I literally got it from the mailbox right as we were getting home. So, no time to set up yet. We might be coming out there. Ooh. Definitely wait until we move, though. In May? Oh, they might be coming out here in May.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
that might be an issue, actually.
Yeah.
Because you might be coming here in the and I've learned that this is the actually correct use of this word, the throngs of us moving.
Yeah, it might be in the middle of us moving, and during the middle of the school year, I am not available for most of the day because of work. When does Staravia evolve into Staraptor?
Yeah, because when we're not working, we're going to be, like, moving or packing.
There we go.
That's literally our entire day in, like, throughout all of May, essentially.
Yep, as soon as we are able to secure the house. But my laptop, my Switch, these are not going to be packed until like I have to take down the TV maybe. Well, actually I could play the game without. Ooh, idea. I can just play like staring at my stream screen. It's just going to be awkward. It will be June. Okay, that would be much better. And now the painful one to evolve. Actually, it shouldn't be too painful. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure I just evolved one around this level in Platinum. Juicebuck says, throngs for days. Mikey's still wearing his Luffy hat.
Call me out like that?
You're adorable sitting there with your Luffy hat, your straw hat.
So come along and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we will find everything that you're looking for. There's always room for you if you want to be my friend. We are copyright stricken.
Oh man. Not again.
The hat stays. The hat stays on during.
Oh no. Hilariously.
So you everything that can stretch.
The hat stays on the cruise.
Oh yeah. This is not what he calls it.
Hilariously, as you were saying the hat stays on, that's when he was taking the hat off.
Well, I got self-conscious.
I just didn't want to wait. I just didn't want to wait so long to see you.
1 more month.
It's just going to be a little bit longer. Yeah, summer will be a lot more manageable.
We work a lot less hours and we have more time off.
Yes. Like,
and we will hopefully have an extra room for you to have a air mattress in.
Well, we'll be getting that pull-out mattress.
I know, but are we gonna make Mama sleep on a pull-out mattress? And Kevin, especially Kevin.
Very fair. We'll find out which one's more comfy then. Because we don't even know how comfy that mattress is. We just know that we're getting a pull-out sofa for free.
Not only just for free, but they're holding on to it until we move.
Yep.
How great is that? Thank you, my friends.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, friend's dad, who asked if we wanted it whenever we just walked into his house.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, do you guys want to pull out sofa? Yeah, but we don't have a place yet. Then I shall hold it.
I just had a really fun idea. Are polls a thing that can happen on Twitch chat?
Yes, when you are an affiliate.
Well, this is the idea for later.
Yeah.
We get one of those card holder things for kids, right? We put it in front of a camera. We put 5 cards of like the modern problems require solutions, and we play with chat.
I mean,
and they choose the card 1 through 5 or 7, whatever, and like with every time it's a poll, and whoever gets the point, whichever one is if they get the point and they win it, they win. You know, it's whoopee. It's just a way to really engage chat.
Yeah.
Also, chat. I have my own YouTube channel that I'm going to start bringing up again and once we move, because I'll be able to actually like take the time to do this kind of stuff again. I like doing. I'm going to try to start doing more like game show like videos, but usually I just play video games with friends and with friends and family, but I always have a second person at least.
With the exception of literally one video.
What video is that?
Ship of Theseus.
I'm so sorry about that. I tried my hand at a video essay.
Oh.
Yeah, just get the link.
I'll share it in the Discord juice.
No, can you not share links on the?
I can.
Because I have just the URL, like as the URL.
Well, then share it in my Discord because then it's more permanent.
Well, we could do that as well.
It's more permanent and it won't show up in my VOD.
I wanted it to show up in your VOD.
Here we go. Hey. There.
Yeah. You're mean.
Well, that and just random weirdos are more likely to just, if they see a link on my stream, they'll click it. Well, I guess it is your channel. All right. You can finish the typing in the chat then as well.
Let me make sure that chat actually does it. Yeah, it goes straight to my channel. And the last video I made was.
Hi, Culprit.
The last video I posted was 11 months ago, and it was
Twilight Princess.
No.
Or Persona.
No. Well, technically it has Joker in it, but it's a Smash video.
Welcome back, Xerxes. I am sorry that your phone died. And Mikey has now shared his YouTube channel.
That is straight up my channel. If you guys want to watch it, go ahead and watch like some of our Smash videos. Those are the ones I like doing the most. Comment on it, bring up engagement so that way I can start. Because I need to get back up to a certain engagement level in order to get my affiliate status on YouTube back up. Because I lost that a while ago, by the way.
Well, yeah, your last upload was 11 months ago.
But I was pretty consistent before that. I just kind of
Yeah.
lost steam because, I don't know, I just got busy. I got this new, 11 months ago is when I got, about 12 months ago is when I got this job. So I just kind of lost the time to do it.
That's a friendship evolution. I almost just shoved a bunch of candy into Munchlax's mouth.
Hey, if I were Munchlax, that would bring up my friendship with you. Here's the thing about being, like, a fan of Pokemon, but I'm not an encyclopedia level. It's like, I cannot play is it a drug or a Pokemon game? Because, obviously, like, I know enough about Pokemon to see a name but I'm not good enough to do, like, hardcore trivia, like, what Pokemon has a base stat level of 532 kind of thing. I don't know if that's a legit number or not, but
there probably is. Come on, there we go. Can you name a Pokemon with a base stat total of 600 even?
Isn't that like any of the legendaries?
No.
Alright, then fuck me, I don't care. I don't know. I don't know enough about this shit.
The pseudo-legendaries.
Oh.
All pseudo-legendaries, their final evolution...
And that's why Volcarona isn't.
Well, that and it's not a 3-stage, and it's not in the... Or I think it might be in the slow EXP category.
Neither is Baxcalibur.
Baxcalibur's a 3-stage.
Is it 3-stage?
Yes.
Oh.
It's got a baby, a teenager, and an adult.
Oh.
And then there are literally 2 pseudo-legendaries that are not dragon types.
That's the thing. I feel like I would be able to do, like, 80% of the type chart by memory.
I'm a very casual Pokemon player. I don't even remember the type chart.
I'm mostly pretty good about strengths, but not weaknesses. And there are times I am like, Dark doesn't do that! Or, like, recently it was Ghost is weak to Dark? That sounds entirely ass backwards. They should get stronger in the dark because they're, like, scarier in the dark, you know? That's bullshit. But I think it's more of a balancing thing of, like, strengths to weaknesses.
There we go.
I am on this weird-ass rant.
He's been pacing around for a while, guys. Y'all got him
I have
going.
thoughts, apparently. I didn't realize I have thoughts. Who would have thunk it? Apparently not me.
Alright, we got massive mass outbreaks. Let's go! I finished with all of the evolutions that I could do right then and there.
Because it feels like rock and ground shouldn't be 2 different types.
I firmly agree, and I have a YouTube video for you to watch.
Because it's like, rock is ground, ground is rock. It's just dusty rock. It's just fine rock. At this point, might as well make sand its own type.
Ooh. We're gonna try for that shiny. Man, I hope I get it.
You know what? You know what I would do?
What?
Like if I were to make a new type, it would be technology.
A lot of people want a sound type.
Electricity doesn't really. Well, there's no such thing as animal type. Animal type is normal type. Bugs should be normal, TQH. But no, bugs. I feel like bugs are enough of its own category.
If I catch you, I don't have to evolve you.
Big agree, Luchark. Big agree. I kept thinking that looks like I actually asked Violet very recently.
Yep.
This looks really dark.
It feels like it should
It
be.
should be. Doesn't it learn like a bunch of dark moves?
It does. It looks like a dark type. It acts like a dark type.
It
Why is
smells like a
why-
dark type.
Pretty much. It probably has that bad guy odor. What?
Oh, you know what I recently realized about the dark type is the like I know I told you, Violet, but
Yes.
it's Shadow Teller. It's that dark type moves and like dark type moves
Oh,
are
hello.
essentially just tricks. Like, have you seen Pursuit? Pursuit is like hitting a Pokemon on its way out of being changed out. And then there's Bite. What do you do when you want to fight dirty in a fight? You bite people. What do you and Smackdown? Smackdown is well, I don't know. Wait, what's the name of the
Knockdown.
Knockdown? That
There's
knocks
also knock off.
knock off. It you knocks off the item in your opponent's held item. Like those are those are dirty tricks, which is all that dark is. I always thought that was really fun. Like when I realized that. So like, I guess Luxray just is proud, so it's not really a dirty fighter. I don't know how else to explain it at that point, but once you see Dark as like trickster, rather than, you know, it being like literally the lack of light, because doesn't like Haunter and Gengar learn a lot of dark moves?
Yes.
But
Well,
Ghastly really doesn't.
Not a lot, but yes.
Well, there's not really a lot of dark and ghost moves in general, which sucks.
Sorry, am distracted. But like you do have a very good point there, especially because here's something that I'm not sure if you knew or not. It's not called the dark type in Japan, and it's not a translation thing either. It is literally called evil type.
There we fucking go. And I figured that out myself. You
Yes.
know, I didn't need MJ TV. I didn't use like, did you know this about Pokemon typing? No, I figured that out myself. I realized this is a weird pattern.
My man's smart. Look at him theorizing.
So, if we're talking about theorizing, so Severance.
Oh, goodness.
Rickon is the goat's outie.
Oh, no. That is not a can of worms I want opened on the stream, mister. I feel like... Oh, because I sorted out the first round. Right. Dude, I need to buy stuff. I barely have any money. Oh, nope, that's not what I'm trying to buy.
I think I scared everyone off. Just kidding.
That is too many. We'll just go with...
At some point, I just need to hook up. I just need to stream on my own. I feel like I'm actually like I realize I can talk a lot. I talk quite a bit, honestly.
Yes.
And that's really good for this guy. I'm in content mode.
You're in content mode. And
I'm in content mode. I didn't realize I had a content mode. But like back when I was playing like on my chat, watching on my chat, doing my channel, I learned a lot of tricks, and like now I'm doing it in your stream that like it's actually I'm learning to expound on my thoughts, not just I like Mew, I like Luigi, I like Groudon. You know, it's like I go really into the why would I say Smite? Did I say Smite for something? What did I say?
Who said smite and what did we say for it?
Okay. Just stop me running my tracks. But all the tricks I learned in doing YouTube, I'm translating over to this. I feel like I'd be a pretty good streamer at this point now that I'm thinking about it. But like we can't stream at the same time, really.
We will when we have 2 separate rooms for streaming.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm gonna have to be. You're probably gonna be the one being paid to do it. So I'm gonna be sitting on my bed, with that jank ass setup that I had at one time. I wonder if I have it. I haven't sent it to you so you can put it on the Discord. I had this really jank setup when I was playing Yakuza Pirates.
Oh, the with the projector.
Yes.
The projector is packed, so we cannot do that.
Well, not right now. When we move, obviously.
Yeah.
I swear I sent it to Jill.
Change
No.
moves. Yes, ancient power.
Who would I have sent it to? I swear I sent it to her.
Evolution.
Who did I send it to? What the heck? Wow. I sent someone a photo of my jank setup.
All right,
But
time
yeah,
to make friends with Munchlax.
I use a small wait. No, not with the projector, with my second monitor.
Oh, with the second monitor. I forgot about that. I thought you were playing using the projector.
No, I tried doing that for something another time, but I remember I was very upset that day that Yakuza Pirates came out. You were streaming, and I was like, well, I need to go to... My headphones were dead, so I decided to take it to another room, and I spent most of my time playing with the HDR settings, trying to get the best looking picture.
Aww.
Because I know this monitor does some pretty good picture.
Run, little Abra, run.
Anyway, Pokemon.
Yes, Pokemon. Did you guys know the fun fact that people record curse words and stuff with chat? Yes. Yes, I did.
Yes. And that's why we're not allowed to have nice things from Nintendo.
That and people screeching into the microphone raised the chances of confusion from that attack.
Yeah.
Like, just get a child, have them hyper squeak into your DS's broken microphone, and boom, you have a chatbot that can confuse with very high percentage there. Yep, based on how loud. So just scream. Scream as loud as you can, and you have a better Pokemon now. Oh, what do you mean I don't have space in the satchel? Oh well.
I want Chipotle.
I don't think I have any Chipotle rewards right now.
Well, you don't eat Chipotle.
Well, I get emails saying, hey, get free guac and such.
I'm not hungry. Also, I've been drinking a little bit, so I can't go anyway.
DoorDash?
But I'm also not that hungry because I had so much gosh darn pizza. Oh man, we have this little place out here called Warpath.
Yep.
First off, amazing name.
Holy guacamole!
And it's one of those pizza places, like, it's one of those pizza places you get pizza from when Domino's or Pizza Hut cannot fulfill that need that you have when you want pizza. Like, Domino's and Pizza Hut are great for, like, parties and such. But this is a lunch. This is a good meal.
It is a very big pizza, yeah. That and the taste is great. Okay.
It's a great pizza. Well made. The people who work there are amazingly nice.
Do we have any of the leftovers, or did your mom eat?
Yes. Yeah, I have. There's like 3 slices left.
Okay, I would like 1 slice.
I'm eating 2 of them tomorrow. They're all cheese, so.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm very happy with this place. Like, good pizza just can't be beat, you know? Like.
It's a pub, but it's a pub.
I feel that.
Karma at its finest. So I'm sitting here about to tell you guys how like it's a pub. We went in one time and like it's got the bar stuff going on, and then as I'm starting to say this, he like my I got my pajama bottoms have a pocket, and he just does the SpongeBob being assertive thing, and then immediately drops his phone. Karma.
Cold leftover pizza is amazing. Incorrect. Next.
It
Ban him.
no. There are people, myself included, who really like cold leftover pizza.
Banner.
Hang on. Let me finish.
Ban her. Sorry, not banner. Ban her.
Mikey,
Yeah.
let me finish this thought.
Yeah.
Warpath is better fresh than it is reheated.
I'm gonna make a really insane take here that I kind of like concocted.
Uh-oh.
Here's the thing. If a pizza is good cold, it's not a high quality pizza. It may be tasty pizza, but it's not high quality. Like, at the minimum, a high quality pizza needs to be reheated. I don't know how to explain. I've been trying to, like, find the words for this, but that's the best I got.
I don't know how lunatics eat
Damn
pizza.
straight.
Okay.
Great, now you're gonna have cold and hot teams for your channel joke from now on. You're gonna have sorted houses.
Oh, I would love to have sorted houses.
Cold pizza is meh.
So, I do like cold pizza, mainly because I'm too lazy to reheat it. But there is a pizza that I do genuinely enjoy cold, but do prefer hot. Room temperature, it's okay. That one is the meh one. Little Caesars.
Oh yeah.
Pretzel.
Oh yeah.
Crust
Room
with
temperature.
That one.
Room temperature. Little Caesars. Yes.
That specific one that has the special cheese sauce instead of red sauce, that is good. Little
Ban him!
cardboards.
Ban him! Ban him!
Darn it, I put away the item. Hey, no.
I just typed in the word
No.
ban. The word banned in chat.
Get your own keyboard. Get your phone out and watch my stream on your phone.
That doesn't count and you know it!
Then you can start chatting.
That doesn't work and you know it.
Little Caesars is good.
Buddy, if you think Little Caesars is cardboard, you haven't had Little Caesars. You are straight up lying.
Well, it
Because
could be the Little Caesars in their area.
I mean, there's obviously it's exaggeration.
I've never had Canadian Little Caesars.
Oh yeah, Canadian Little Caesars, that's cardboard. It's literal, like they cut the circle out of the box. Well, that's because they don't have cheese out there.
The one near us, like, it's a pretty popular one because the pretzel crust pizza sells out, like, immediately when they get it. And I used to work at Subway, I've mentioned this before. One of my coworkers was at the time that he worked at Subway also a manager at the Little Caesars. This kid was 16 and they made him a manager.
Banned.
What?
Banned.
No. Ollie ended up firing him because he kept requesting so many days off for vacation within a couple of months of starting. But, yeah. Welcome back. Like, he recognizes my name when I order. And if he is working, he texts me because we still have each other's phone number. Wait, do I still have his phone number? Sorry, tangent. Must check. Do I still have?
So back to One Piece while Billy. Oh, she's doing that while Violet's doing that.
Oh, I do still have his number. Sweet.
Oh man.
So if I ever have a problem with that Little Caesars, I just gotta text him. Still have this going on. Ooh, idea. Let's see if I can get a shiny Wurmple. I tried that before, and that's how I got Tic Tac. Oh, this is how we close this. Alright. Oogly boogly. Oogly boogly. And you. Go away. Go away. Get caught so you go away. Oogly boogly. Boo. Yeah. 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 She's got pizza connections. I do, but only with that one store. Alright, you know what? I need a scatterbang. Hang on. I'm going to walk to get the scatterbang. That, and I can put this away and this away. And scatterbang! No, I want all of them. Thank you. And now let's go throw these things at wormholes. Ooh, that's an alpha balloon.
Alpha balloon.
Yes.
What's the beta balloon look like? Why you gotta sigh?
Aw, now the storm's ended. You know what? I'm still.
You ever sigh on a joke?
That didn't work. He's angry at me.
So, Chad, how are we feeling about Legends ZA? Oh, you only have 3 viewers now.
That thing's not always accurate. Like, if I do this, you can see there's actually 4.
Ah.
But then for some reason it's not showing Lootbox. But Lootbox, like, just chatted a moment ago.
Loot box?
Loot Shark! Oh my god!
Loot box? You saw Juice Box and Loot Shark and combined the two. Well, that's your ship name now, apparently.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Well, Juice Box and Loot Shark, you guys are now a couple, and your nickname is Loot Box. Sorry. I don't make the rules, Violet does.
What do you mean?
It's your stream, you make the rules. Awesome.
I'm sorry.
Loot box.
I apologize so sincerely.
So we'll talk to whenever you guys are both in stream. That's how we'll refer to both of you guys at once.
I'm sorry, Loot Shark.
Doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. That's just what happened. You guys are just usernames.
Aw, that's so mean. You're gonna make me lose followers.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Ooh, Alpha Weasel.
Alpha Beta.
Alpha Weasel.
Now you wanna know what? Okay, so my evolution. My evolution of like my favorite Pokemon growing up in general, not just legendaries. You know, I was a boy in the early to mid 2000s, right? So my favorite Pokemon in the world was Charizard, right? That's
Yep.
a given. And that was my favorite for a long time. But when God tier, yes, ending there, Loot Shark, thank you. God tier, yes, ending. And Charizard was my favorite Pokemon for a while, until I played Diamond and Pearl. And my favorite, it was one of those, like, I felt like I owed it to Charizard to keep it my favorite. But Buizel, man, I loved Buizel so much. But like I never kept with it, as my favorite. I don't know, just something about his otterness with the little floaty around his neck. It's so cute, Dodge. It's so cute. I love his like little twin tails. It's so great. Like it's just a top tier Pokemon design for me. But like I couldn't call it. I didn't want to call it my favorite because again I was a boy in the early mid 2000s, and it felt girly to like that, to like Weasel as my favorite. So I kept my quote unquote favorite Pokemon as Charizard. Fast forward to when did Pangoro become a thing? It was Gen 6, Gen 7?
Gen 6.
When Pangoro came about, that instantly became my favorite Pokemon. I really liked the look of a fighting panda. It was really cool. What was the baby again?
Pancham.
Pancham was really cute, but like a big F off panda bear with that like little bit of grass in its mouth.
With a little leaf.
With a little leaf in his mouth. Like that was so badass to me that Pangoro kind of became my like unofficial favorite for a while. But like I didn't like I kind of just like kept saying it. I never really showed it through like enjoying like any content with it, any like stuffed animals or like engaging with the concept of Pangoro. But so like again, it's kind of like I defaulted kind of. Oh, Snorlax was also up there too, like in Gen 1. But it was like again, boy in the early 2000s. I was all the gender norms at the time. I had to like Charizard or I was weird. But yeah, Snorlax was really up there too. But I kind of went through this weird phase fairly recently of I felt very monotone in my Pokemon likes. Oh, Charizard's weird. I went through this weird phase in favorites, where it's like I don't know how to explain it. I just kind of felt very one note in my favorites. Like it was big fuck off dragon guy, fire dragon, that it was big fat lazy guy, that it was big fighty panda, that it was like I don't know, like a lot of my favorites were fighting type, and I felt like oh cool. I felt really one note in that front of like I liked big strong Pokemon, It wasn't until Scarlet that I realized, oh shit, I can like whatever the hell I like. And suddenly, without warning, Tinkaton became my favorite Pokemon in the goddamn world. And now it is it's like in any future team that I have, I will have a Tinkaton in my team if I can. Not only like at first, I just kind of like the typing, I thought it was really funny. The whole it's a fairy, but it has a big fuck off hammer. And like I don't know what to say about it. Like Tinkaton is just my vibe. I don't know how else to say it. Tinkaton is just really cool to me. The big little girl, big hammer. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's my spirit animal. It's my spirit Pokemon.
Aww.
It's like the whole opposites thing of Steel and Fairy. That was a really cool type matchup, especially in Scarlet and Violet that's so focused on typing. Especially with the whole terrestrialization. I don't know why I'm just full on taking over your stream. You're just playing your game in the background while I'm just dropping this weird therapeutic lore on these people.
Hey, you go for it, honey.
And it seems like as long as it's been around, Bennett has been your favorite.
No,
Oh,
actually. Bayonet was not my favorite until
keep
what?
doing the thing. Keep doing the thing. You gotta keep doing the thing
Sorry,
while you're talking.
sorry, I was thinking what gen it was. It was Gen 5 that I started liking Bayonet. Cause in Gen 3, when Bayonet was released, y'all saw that sprite. Y'all know just how much they butchered Bayonet's home generational sprite. They gave the little ghost doll gingivitis. And it was just so scraggly. Like, they made it look like it had been buried alive. But, like, that wasn't what the Ken Sugimori artwork looked like. Like, it didn't have tiny little nubbins for ears. It had, like, regular size, like, you would see those on a cat stuffed animal, which it is a doll. It doesn't specify whether it's like a Barbie doll or just a stuffed doll, but it did not look like that with its Gen 3 sprite. I was given a shiny Bayonet by a friend in uh she gave it to me in platinum. No, wait, it was a he that gave it to me, and then I gave it to a she before Bayonet became my favorite. But like I do regret that, and that friend did try to give me back the Bayonet, but her game got destroyed, unfortunately. She was unable to return it, and she is sorry for that. No, you get back where you belong over here. There we go. You're where you go. Uh, yeah, I absolutely loved Bayonet after, like, I learned the lore implications of it, where it was a stuffed animal that got thrown away, and it, and it's, like, it is implied to have a heavy grudge. But it does not say that it wants to hurt the person who threw it away. It doesn't even say yes, it does sound like it is an angry doll, which sweet. Something that is normally seen as a peaceful thing is suddenly going to kill someone apparently. But yeah, another thing for it was like I just like started to see how cute it was. And then it had the little zipper mouth, and if its mouth is ever open, all of its negative feelings just pour out of it. But like God, it's hard to make such a awful sounding Pokemon sound good. But I just love it. It is my favorite. Sometimes you can't like you cannot some favorites can't be justified, really. Like, I can't explain why I like the evil grudge Pokemon Bayonet when I am not evil. I can act like a gremlin sometimes. Yes, all ghosts are either tragic or horrendous. Like, look at Phantump. Phantump is the ghost of a child who got lost in the forest and died. And have you seen artwork with Phantump and Bayonet? Where like people have drawn it so that the Bayonet has found the child that they were disconnected from. The Phantump was their child. They're human. And it's so cute.
Here's
Cause
just the Baynet Dex entry on the official Pokemon website. For some reason, it has two versions. Um, Strong feelings of hatred turn a puppet into a Pokemon. If it opens its mouth, its cursed energy escapes. This and the other version. This Pokemon developed from an abandoned doll that amassed a grudge. It is seen in dark alleys. But isn't it? Is it just ghost or is it ghost dark? It's
pure
just
ghost.
pure. Well, yeah, it's just pure ghost.
Yep. And uh oh, shiny Phantump is a very good shiny Xerxes. I am jealous for that. I have not gotten one yet.
My first three ever shinies were all gosh darn Ponytas.
Yep.
The one shiny other than Pokemon Go, because Pokemon Go doesn't count because you catch. You just see so many Pokemon. Was in actually my most recent in my most recent playthrough of playing Alpha Omega Ruby.
Yep.
I was just going through, just normally going through. I wasn't shiny hunting or anything. Just a shiny Shroomish.
Yep.
Just a shiny Shroomish. Just randomly, normal odds, no shiny charm, no nothing. Just very first route, a shiny Shroomish.
He got
And
a
that was
full
it.
odds shiny.
A full odds, that's where I was looking for. Full odds shiny of a Shroomish, and it just became part of our team.
Yep. Alright, now
Like, that was part of the champion team, and it's gonna be. Oh, I'm not gonna explain that right now. The whole challenge I'm doing right now. I'm tired. I'm a little tipsy.
Let's see. Before Bayna was my favorite, though, my favorite was Trico and Bulbasaur, which I still love those two. They hold a very near and dear part of my heart, but yeah, like I just had those two as my favorites, and that was it. There wasn't really much to it. I had dolls of them. I still have dolls of them. I still have my original Trico right up on the shelf looking down at me right now. See? My Tricky. But then after, I didn't really get into, the lore of Pokemon until Gen 5, is the thing. So it took me a while, yes. But I'm glad that I finally got to it. I knew about type matchups. I did not care about stats whatsoever.
Even now, I barely care enough.
I care enough to make sure that a special attacker isn't trying to punch something. So I'll look at their stats if I'm teaching them moves, and I'm not gonna Smogon everything. I tried that once. Not doing it again.
Yeah, I did that with my Omega Ruby team. Never again.
Yep. But I did that once, and if I'm just putting together a fun team after finishing playthroughs, then yeah, I'll look up the Smogon stats and see if I want to do it, but I ain't going to do it most of the time. EVs and IVs can boost things whenever you're done with the game. Like, for Scarlet and Violet specifically, because obviously the Violet girl is going to get the Violet game. I need to go to get that grottle. I had Goldengo. I still have Goldengo. His name is Gimme Gold because he was a Gimme Ghoul, and then that guy never left my party. Why am I going that way? That is not the way to the thing.
Eventually, do they ruin EVs and IVs ruin stuff? I don't think they ruin stuff. Like, I'm just not a professional Pokemon player, so neither of us really are. Like, the closer we come to that is kind of like just doing it for just the sake of having the knowledge to do it. Like, it's like when I was with Scouts, like I'm never gonna need to know how to I'm probably never gonna have to use the
very true juice box. I literally only used it so I could build it out for its strongest strengths. And even then, I just looked at the EV spreads. I don't care about the strategies for them. I literally just look at the EV spreads if I'm too lazy to figure it out for myself.
Because the game itself is, whether or not you want to call it or not, is easy. It's like you never need to worry about using. You will never, in your entire playthrough of almost any game, will ever use pursuit. That is just not a thing you would ever need to deal with. And if you're even slightly like trying, you can get a pretty dang good spread of types. Like, I go, like, every playthrough I'm playing now, I'm kind of going through the Pokedex for that specific game. And I'm, like, checking the typing of each Pokemon. See, like, okay, well, to get the best spread, I would probably need a Dark Ghost for this gen, because there's not a lot of this or that, or I don't need a Fire type this playthrough, there's not a lot of Grass, that kind of thing.
Outside self-imposed rules and ROM hacks, I agree with you. I mean, some ROM hacks you kind of have to look up a type chart for everything. Have you played Pokemon Sweet version?
I'm gonna get feet.
You do
Now I'm
that.
gonna come back and I'm gonna start another thing.
Come on, up we go. So Pokemon Sweets, I absolutely love. I might actually play it on stream one day. I don't know. Nope, we are going this way. I will not play Nuzlocke on stream though, because you guys will get to see probably the angriest side of me if I lose a Pokemon that my run was dependent on. Bonsai! Get in the ball! You're coming with me. And we'll grab this while we're here. Sweet! May as well just... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! Nope, I entirely missed. He came out of the ball just to get back in one.
I think I've had this specific bottle of Kraken since Christmas, since before Christmas.
There is a chance.
I know, actually, way before Christmas. Well, not really way, but I had this specific bottle for cookie decorating
Oh, yeah.
because I wanted to spike the. What was it? The apple cider. No,
Oh.
no, it wasn't the apple cider. Was it apple cider?
I think it was.
I spiked it. I spiked something with it.
Ooh! And here we see the Alpha Cricketot.
I would love to take the time to try to make like an actual documentary in Legends Arceus.
Hey, you have a completed save file. You can do it. Where was I going? Oh, yeah. Up there.
And here's the thing, how I'm guessing, like, Juicebox, you're at least over the age of 16, I would assume, or at least around that age. Like, if you ever gave a damn about Pokemon typing and moves, like, it's easy enough. Like, for me, like, I'm trying to use as few Pokemon as possible to play. Not really, like, making that a hard, fast rule. Like, in these playthroughs, I'm finding, like, the Pokemon I need for, like, a good spread and for HM slaves.
Bidoof.
Bidoof.
Mine at least has a name.
No, I mean, like, I do that specifically just so I can easily get it. Like, I'm gonna rename my Staravia to learn Defog just to name it and just rename it HM Slave. Just so that way I know which ones I'm dealing with. The challenge for me in Diamond right now is the fact that I don't have anything that can learn Surf or Waterfall. I don't know about Rock Climb. I think my Bastion should be able to learn Rock Climb, right?
What does your Bidoof know?
Cut and something else. It has a second one.
Rock Smash?
No. Yes, it has Rock Smash, but that's taught to my Machop, or now it's Machoke. Because again, Rock Smash is a decent fighting move.
Bibarel can learn Surf and Waterfall and Cut and Strength and Rock Smash and Rock Climb.
Okay, so I just gotta evolve it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was telling you that earlier.
I think you told me about that. I just didn't listen. You see, guys, I got the better of the deal here. She's too good for me.
I may or may not have, as a child, realized that I could just shove all of the HMs onto a Bibarel.
But like, I also like using Surf as a move. It's a good water move.
And that is why my Empoleon has it and not Chives. Chive is going to carry other HMs. Chives has... Oh, I just picked up the one for Strength, so I can teach that to Chives. But also, I'll be teaching him Waterfall, because I do not want Waterfall on my Empoleon. I have made that decision. As for modified Nuzlocke with no true game over allowing me to retry, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, if I'm going to play something with the game's original intention for me to game over, and I do something that would cause a game over, I'm deleting that save. You have no idea how many Minecraft worlds have ended up just getting deleted after a death, even if I didn't have it in hardcore mode.
Now here's the thing: we tried doing a Nuzlocke for my Diamond Herd Platinum playthrough.
Yep.
It just fell apart immediately because like it stressed me out way too much.
Yep, and I
stressed me out way too much.
I had like 2 deaths. One of them was my Bidoof.
Yeah, that's what stresses me out. Like I'm losing Pokemon just like every time I faint a Pokemon in my normal play, they're like, well, if this is Nuzlocke, I'd be fucked.
Yep.
And like, what happens when you softlock yourself out of Pokemon for HMs? You know, it's just.
Where do I need to go?
Oh no, man! Like, this is the good thing about being like a stream passenger princess is I can just be on my phone. Like, I kind of just have to listen idly.
Yep. Okay.
But I've been really thinking about Pokemon a lot lately in general. Not just for.
I don't have a Jolteon.
Ooh, you need to change that.
I do. To the Eevee box.
Doodaloo! Clock wipe. Mike, this is a live stream. You can't edit your way out of this one. Watch me.
I mean, I can wipe the chat. Not this chat, but this one. McDonald's has Minecraft for adults. Ooh, babe, can we get McDonald's tomorrow?
Ah! Yeah, well, we also gotta go. We're gonna get McDonald's tomorrow and Taco Bell on Sunday.
I want McDonald's Minecraft. I'll pay for it.
You're evil.
I'm not evil.
You're very evil.
We discussed this earlier. I'm not evil. I just have evil tendencies. Where was I going?
Dark.
I'm not dark. Let's put you here. I'm pretty sure that I just need to just do this because I know I have so many missing evolutions that I just may as well carry all the Eevees with me for a bit. Let's go, boys and girls. Actually, I'm gonna quickly have a look at them for their genders. You are a girl. A boy. Another boy. And another boy. So 4 boys and 1 girls in the Eevees. Oh, look at
What about the Ivies?
Look at him! Look at how small he is! Look at him in comparison, babe!
The smallest one right next to the biggest one.
Yes! Let's see, it's that one. So, boom. That's the closest I can get them, but look at them. Aww. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I didn't notice the sound for a moment.
Oh!
Thank you for the follow. And I'm glad I have your approval. I love my EVs. Okay, who...
What got you their approval?
I'm not sure if it was the EVs, the box of EVs, or... It is the EVs. Yes.
EVs! You have 7 viewers now.
I do have 7 viewers.
At least
Hello,
that's
many
what it's
viewers.
I am so proud of my love. You're so awesome.
I know I need these. I believe I have a Flareon. I know I have a Vaporeon.
Do
I
you
think
not
I
have any
Espeon.
electric stones? Oh.
Alright, now let's actually go double check.
What's your favorite Eevee? Or what's your favorite evolution?
Yeah, I want to hear you guys' favorites. Mine is pretty basic. I like Umbreon.
Man, really driving that engagement.
Shush your handsome face. Again, mine is pretty basic. I like Umbreon. It's just cute. It's shiny is absolutely god tier. And I actually saw something. Umbreon was not originally going to be a dark type. It was going to be a poison type. And then I guess because they added the dark type again, they decided. Sorry, I read your text, Mama. The pineapple one. Oh, the pink one. Okay. Your autocorrect.
The transcoded one.
She might be talking about Espeon, actually.
I thought she was talking about
Sylveon. It's a 50-50. I want to say she likes Espeon. Your autocorrect said pineapple, and I thought you were trying to say Jolteon.
Mine can be described in 5 words. Hey guys, did you know?
The glare I just glimpsed.
The glare I just glimpsed.
Okay, so I need to get a Jolteon, Sylveon.
I mean, like, if we're going back to my conversation earlier, Xerxes just said, oh no.
Thank you, Xerxes. You know my pain.
I've spread those 5 words like a plague through my friend group.
I can confirm. He has
I read the entire copy pasta out to 2 friends who were I literally locked in my car.
Yep.
They were begging me to stop, but I enjoyed it.
Oh, no!
No!
Oh.
No! Loot Shark! Loot Shark! No!
Oh.
I'm gonna cry. None of these words are in the Bible.
Well, mammals probably isn't, but field is. I'm pretty sure.
You asked. I did not ask. I promise you, I did not ask. Jesus Christ! Someone ban him.
No, I'm not gonna.
You have enough viewers, ban him.
No. Loot Shark didn't.
Your mother is looking at this chat.
Actually, hang on. Let me just wipe the screen. There we go. Because I did look over and I see there is foul language, and I don't want that. If you're gonna copy pasta, censor it before you pasta it.
But in reality, like my best friend labeled me as Leafeon.
Aww.
But my general favorite, even though I know it has 0 moves, is Flareon.
There we go. Okay, I have now removed that so that it doesn't, so that my mom can't go back and read it.
You want to do the thing again?
What
Switch
thing?
it over.
What do you mean switch it over?
That you did something there to move it, to get rid of it.
Yes, it'll come back as people start chatting.
Okay.
Like, see? F in the chat, guys. What?
What is going on with my life? Oh, your arm's very cold. What the hell? Let's stay here for a second. Your arm's very cold, and I like it. I've had a headache for most of the day, and I can't take aspirin.
No, you can't. Not right now.
Not until I get my nose surgery. I'm
Aw.
getting a nose job done, everyone.
Yeah. See, after this I'll only need Sylveon. So I need to make friends with another Eevee.
I like the fact that you can see what... I forgot that you can see what ball they're in.
Yep. I didn't know about the physical special thing until I was watching an MNJTV video, and then I was like, huh, I didn't know that all water-type moves were special at one point. All ghost-type moves were physical at
Ghost
one point.
type was physical?
Ghost-type used to be physical!
And it's literally... The surgery is literally just, fixing a, deviated septum. Nothing
Yes.
serious.
Yep.
But I will be going under, and I'm gonna ask my mother to video me. Like I'm gonna try resisting the anesthesia because that would just be funny as hell. I want to see my face literally do the Windows XP shutdown noise. Do 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 do.
Oh, I didn't even realize this is an alpha Lilligant. Hold up. Guys, we gotta see the comparison.
Yeah,
all
throw
the
it
punch
out.
moves used to
I
be
got a bet.
special. Okay, so we got... Oh, hold up. We have regular Lilligant in Geisha. Now we got...
Women don't go for nice guys.
Look at how cute they are. I love them. You are tall, ma'am.
Not that much taller.
I know, but like compared, she's a whole head taller.
Hey guys, did you know Lil?
No, no. No. No.
Oh, that was a real belly laugh right there. Oh my god.
It was. How is your belly?
Good.
Good.
Happy. Laughy.
Yay. Alright, now I just need to find a Cherubi. Who was here when I struggled with the Cherim?
Wait, was it this game or Scarlet with the weird glitch with Cherub?
It was this one.
Is that still a thing? I think
They
patched
fixed
it, right?
it. They
Okay.
fixed it.
What was the whole thing again? It was like it didn't count day and night.
If it changed forms in battle, it would stop. Like its catch rate would become 0.
Oh.
It would become 100% uncatchable.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Guess who found out about it?
A lot of people.
After wasting all of her Pokeballs on it.
A lot of people. A lot of people figured it out.
Mikey,
Yes.
my VTuber broke because of you.
You're the one who decided to break it.
I didn't break
I
it.
actually really like my Tinkertang.
I need to go get Dusknoir. Oh, I need to finish sorting the evolutions out into their homes.
Like I turned around and I saw my little Tinkertang on the counter over here, on the table over here, and I was just like, oh, that's actually like on like a second inspection, like a little like without me being critical of my own drawing. I realized it's actually it's pretty decent. Like I would say a solid 8, 7, 6.
Quit looking at it. You're making your number go. You're making the number.
No,
go
I
further
think the
down.
final number is 6.
Babe,
Yeah.
don't be so hard on yourself.
That's not too hard. That's realistic. A 6 is realistic.
Well, you had a reference, but you used the knowledge that you got from the Pokemon Art Academy DS game. Oh, my VTuber broke again.
I feel like this is a lot better than I would have done. Like if I had done this
Wake
without.
up, please.
She's EP.
No, get up.
She's
Get
been
up before I
streaming for
reset
what,
you.
4 hours now, almost.
3.
Three and a half.
Hold up. Let me just.
No, it says right there. It's 3 exactly, actually.
Yes, it's 3 hours. But I've only been like out of the starting soon screen for 2 hours and 43 minutes.
I
Why
feel like
do
I
you
saw. I
break?
got the colors pretty well. Like the colors are
There
a
we go.
solid 8 to 9.
Yes, that is very good. For anyone who does not know, that's not how I do the thing. Yes, Xerxes, you are very right. It's not the Windows XP background. Uh there's my Discord. If you go and look, you'll see the picture of Mikey's Tink that he made. And yeah. That was the first time that you joined. Yeah, you saw me. You saw when I figured out that I have to have my VTuber model on my desktop, or she doesn't work, which was stupid. I should be able to put her in a folder somewhere, but no.
Just put it in the folder. Ah!
Pretty much. If I move any part of my VTuber stuff into another folder, suddenly she's either not there or it's the black background. Because it won't accept transparency.
That was the first time Xerxes was there.
Yes, Xerxes' first impression of me was somebody struggling with her VTuber model so hard that her background was Windows XP.
Well, you're gonna break her again.
I turned the camera. Look, she's not breaking.
Okay.
Oh!
There she
I
goes.
spoke too soon. Oh, I should not play with fate like that. Alright, let's turn this Eevee into a Sylvie. And now Xerxes is laughing at me. Rightfully so. I deserved that. Oh, you already have that. Sweet. Why do I have a text? Oh. Fair. I don't want to go get a shiny Dustox right now. What were some things I needed? I need Dusknor, so I'm going to go to the Cobalt Coastlands. We're going to finish this Pokedex, guys, and then we're going to catch God. But first I need to catch a Dusknor, because that is on my list. I think Dusknor can show up in this area at night, and it's not night. It's morning, if anything. So I need to go to sleep. Ooh, boxes!
20 bucks, Tim!
I killed him.
Why?
Because he had a Pokeball, a honey cake, and something else. I'll make it evening. That way I have a chance to run around and break more boxes. Da 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 da! Boom! Ooh, Scatterbang. I don't think that'll be helpful for Dusknor, unfortunately. Ooh, treasure chest, though. Poof. Pokeballs. I used to absolutely love Chatot. Like, mine in Platinum got to level 60, and it wasn't the trade one. It was one that I caught in the wild. Like, right after, Canalave City. No, right when I got to Canalave, actually. And then, I just kept using that bird. I don't even think I utilized chatter on it. I think I just used the bird as the bird. I gotta befriend an Eevee, so I'm gonna be throwing Eevee at everything. I don't think doing that counts, so I will not. Go away! No one asked you! Rude!
By the way, I didn't leave, I just kind of disassociated.
He's chilling in the background.
But I'm here. I'm judging you slightly.
Aww.
Not you, chat.
Oh. Yeah, judge chat however you want.
Ban everyone.
No.
8 years love.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cold arm.
Oh, Eevee fainted.
That's not gonna earn you any points.
Nope, it is not. So, let me just run this way. Ah, the ghosts have come out to play.
If there are any clean cop houses you want me to read out dramatically, copy them over and I'll read it out loud. As long as it's clean.
Yeah, we're not
And I'll do voices.
He does do voices. I can confirm that. If
I'm
y'all
a
want,
very fun DM.
if you want him to read something, like, really, it should be like sent in Discord so that any links are not flooding my chat. Because I believe Nightbot or Saribot will remove links as well. But yeah.
There's no Vaporeons.
No Vaporeon meme. Ah! I got yelled at. Oh, okay. I'm gonna step over here then. We're going to... Well, you'll be fine. Yeah, Geisha will be fine. She's just gonna take out the balloons before we start throwing Pokeballs at the... What attacker? Oh, you're using Psychic type attacks. Okay. Yeah, we're taking out the balloons before we start fighting the Dusknoir. Oh, goodness. Culvert, I don't know if you're here, but did you see what Yusei put as her stream thing?
Cool sus.
Colv sus, don't tell him I did this.
That's rough, buddy.
Yep. I don't know if you're still here, Culvert, but Yusei says you're sus.
Damn. We better get loot box on the case.
I'm attacking the right one, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Sorry, mildly distracted because Finch. Finch burb. Boop. Boop. Yes. And yay. I said yay. Yay. I am the bad cop, says Luke Shark.
I am the bad cop.
Yep.
They love black as pee-pee. Don't look at me like that.
Which one do I have as the angry emoji again? Oh, wait.
What did you just
I'm typing in
do?
chat. Hold on. Oh, here. Here, I'll make it so you can see it.
Oh no, your VTuber model's angry at me. Whatever shall I do? Oh, she's looking at me with pouty face. Guys, ban Violet.
Great. No! No, don't die! Oh.
See, that's what you get for being mean, me. You know what my favorite part about being a little tipsy is?
What?
There's two of you.
Well, y'all know where he's sitting in relation to me with how much I'm just turning to stare at him. Alright, I guess I gotta catch another Duskull then. And it saw me. Awesome, I caught it. Now I go evolve it, and then I evolve it. Okay, let's go do that. And then I also need to go to Firespit Island, because there are... Well, why don't I just do that now, and then I'll come back and handle those evolutionizings later. Getting the stare! What?
Me and Saw, because his tapes don't come with subtitles, and I missed what organ I'm supposed to cut out during the rules.
Come on, Magmar. You and your hilarious, other name need to get caught. Ah, I rolled right into the poison. I'm dying. I'm being attacked by rocks and lava. I don't think I have the Vulpix or Ninetales. There isn't often Ninetales around here, right?
No, there's 10.
Bip.
Yeah.
Shush.
I swear, you should have gotten into a fight with at least 3 of those.
Of Ninetales?
No, because you ran right into a Golem and a Magmar. I forget that. I haven't played this game in, like, when did it come out? When did it come out? -2, like, a month. Hey
There
Siri,
she is.
when did Hey Siri, when did Pokemon Legends Arceus come out?
Alright, I caught Ninetales.
January 2022, so as of February 2022, I have not played this game.
Very fair.
So I'm surprised that running into... Really, I think Scarlet and Violet should have been more like Arceus a little bit more, I guess.
They showed us what they could do with Legends Arceus, and then they didn't do some of that with Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, with Scarlet and Violet, they kind of mixed the two a bit. That is incorrect. It was one of the most... Scarlet and Violet was like one of the most fun Pokemon experiences I've played in my entire life. It just didn't look pretty or work well. But it was definitely the most fun I've had playing a Pokemon game in a long, long time.
I did not catch the Tentacruel.
I didn't say I loved it. Like, I said it was some of the most fun I've had in a Pokemon game. Whether or not, like I have its criticisms, like, it definitely chugged along like a 1770 railroad. But, like, I can't deny that it was some of the most fun Pokemon battling and catching I've had in the entire series up to this point. Like, before that, it was Diamond and Pearl. You know, for me, like, that was like well, actually, the real answer is Black and White. Black and White and Black and White 2 were, like, the pinnacle of, like, Pokemon games in terms of looks and feel. But, like, Scarlet and Violet and Arceus, by extension, kind of took it into a really different direction. And while, like, it wasn't the prettiest looking or best performing game, mechanically, it was definitely very fun. Like, if you're looking at, like, if you're watching Violet's stream right now, like, this whole being able to catch it without having to go into battle, amazing.
Also, for the laggy areas, I did not I didn't finish I didn't finish Violet on my Switch OLED that I'm using right now. I actually did my entire playthrough before the DLCs were added on a Switch Lite and did not see any of the lag that anybody had. Uh, Now I can't go to the lake while I'm using my OLED, which sucks because I want to go get a shiny Dondozo at some point. Uh, the lag is literally just a non-light issue. If you have a Switch Lite, uh, play it on there, and you will not see any of the issues. Not one. It will be a perfect game, which is what I had when I played it. Do you mind, you itsy bitsy bratty revolver fish?
Now, with Juicebox's comments, looked pretty in story never seen paramount in Pokemon games. Core gameplay mechanics carried at heart.
Yeah.
That is true with, like, the competitive side of Pokemon. But, like, growing up, I always enjoyed the themes of, you know, your Pokemon is your team, your friends, your family, that kind of thing. Like, you rely on your Pokemon, like, and the whole, like, going back to even Red and Blue, like, just the pure, like, mob boss family, like, yeah, it was basic, but it was like, you had a very clear, they're the bad guys, and, like, for 8-year-old me, that was enough for me. And then we get to Diamond and Pearl with Team Galactic, and, like, Team Flare and Team not Team Flare, Team Magma and Team Aqua were literally just petty bastards. It was like, we want more water, we want more land, we want more water because it's bad for the environment, we want more land because it's good for the environment.
It actually goes a little deeper than that.
A little bit, but that we get into that with Alpha and Omega. But with Diamond and Pearl, wait, where was I going with this? Team Galactic. Team Galactic, it was the first team to really introduce a morality issue with Pokemon, or was that Black and White?
Define how you feel morality.
I mean, with Team Rocket, they were stealing Pokemon and cutting off Slowpoke tails. That's one thing. Like, that's very clearly bad. Stealing is bad for their own use. But, like, then we get to Black and White, where it's Team Plasma, and they're basically next-gen Team Rocket, who's stealing Pokemon in order to give them better life because they are very against the battling part of things, like how we would be in real life with fighting monsters.
I would try Slowpoke Tail if given the chance.
I saw a theory about this. I don't remember who it was, but I saw a video about this, about how Slowpoke Tails are, like, they fall off naturally, right? But, if you play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there is Slowpoke Tail as an ingredient in the sandwiches, right? Or it's something like that.
No.
At some point, there's like
Slowpoke... No, there's cloth sticks.
Wait. Slowpoke Tails. There are delicacies as Slowpoke Tails that come off naturally, but the difference between a cut off, quote unquote, the one from Team Rocket, versus one that's naturally fallen off, is the fact that the cut off ones are sweeter.
I do have my Switch in the dock, and it does not help with the FPS.
Yeah.
Like, again, I had my Lite, and my Lite did not have an FPS issue whatsoever. Why am I on... There we go.
But, like, the whole concept of, like, morality kind of comes into play a little later in the gens. And, like, all of Gen 6 is, or Gen 5 is pure truth and ideals. In our current world, as it is now, as opposed to the 2000 whatever that it came out in, it's more prevalent than ever, the idea of ideals versus truths. Same thing with Evital and Xerneas, life and death. And it's just always relevant. Everything about every Pokemon game is relevant in some way, even today. Even all the way back in Red and Blue, you know, it's like, it's bad to harvest animals just for, or to, like, as much as I hate to say it, as much as I love, chicken, we treat chickens badly. I don't know, I've been drinking a lot, so I don't know. I'm taking over your stream,
Okay.
Apparently.
Apparently. Welcome
Do you want me to back off?
stream.
I can back off.
No, you're fine. Like, you have more to talk about than I do.
I have vibes, man. I just have endless vibes.
You do.
But, like, in general...
And I have
what was the whole thing I was getting off of? Oh, yeah, Scarlet Violet, like... Oh, yeah, the whole pretty in story, never seen Paramount. In Black and White, the first Black and White, did you not see the bridge? Like, if I'm gonna point to anything with looking pretty in Pokemon games ever, my first example will always be the bridge in Black and White 1. The absolute joy and, like, hugeness I felt in that moment, seeing Lumio City, not Lumio City, what was the city in Kalos? It's New York. It's New York.
Castelia City.
Castelia City.
At least I'm very sure. Because Castelia cones were in that city.
Oh, yeah. So, like, going over that bridge in Black and White 1 was one of the most, like, intense emotions I've ever felt in a Pokemon game. Ever. I mean, it's one thing to have the overworld sprites, like in
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
In Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Well, even that. Well, yeah, that would have been a thing at that point. But Diamond and Pearl. You know, it's those are very important to me as a person who cares a lot about other people and the environment and the world at large. Everything about Pokemon screams empathy and care for other people, which I think is the same thing as empathy. But, like, if you're looking at Pokemon as numbers on a screen, I feel like you're playing it wrong. You know, like, that's not the point that the original creator's trying to give to you. If that's how you interpret it, that's perfectly fine.
And that's why I can't play Nuzlocke.
That's why I can't play Nuzlocke. That's why I can't play competitively. I like putting the team I got together, this ragtag group of random Pokemon together, because I just like them. Even if I have 2 fire types against a team with 2 water types, you know, it doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, I like Weasel, I like Snorlax, I like Charizard, I like Tinkaton. All these Pokemon mean something to me. And a world in which numbers come before heart is not a world I want to live in. That's why I enjoy battling against Billy and against my friend. But I will never go up against the guy at GameStop who's just trying to get another win in his tick box. That's why I don't care about catching them all, because I don't need them all. I just need the ones I like. Like, I like Unknown. I like Empoleon. Even though, or hell, I even like in some corner of my heart, I like Bruxish. You know?
What?
I know, exactly. Because of how ugly it is, it's like, I love him because he's so ugly. You know? And it's like, it was Game Theory who, like, determined that the least represented Pokemon in all of history was, like, some Gen 2 one. And I was like, in that moment of him saying it, I liked it a little more because, like, of how the replayability did it for me, best possibilities. For which one? I said a lot just now.
He has said so much that he has no idea what you're talking about.
Which one had the best replayability? Black and white, I'm assuming, given what you said last. Also, I've been drinking for the past hour or so.
He has been.
And I don't know who else to talk about this kind of crap to. You know, it's like Pokemon's been part of my life since I was 8, possibly even younger. Um,
Oh, I need this.
I just wish it was easy. I don't know. Like, I don't know what would be a perfect Pokemon game for you.
For me?
For you.
Well, here's the thing. So I really enjoyed what they did with Black and White where like
2.5D, right?
no,
Oh.
not appearance wise. I've never cared about Pokemon's appearance because if you look at every single Pokemon game in comparison to other games that were released around that time, they've always been lower in graphics, but they've been more in other things. What?
Keep doing things while you're talking.
Well, I'm sorry. But
As you talk.
and he's left me alone. But yeah, like if you look at other Game Boy games that were released when Red and Blue were out, Red and Blue were not up to graphical like standards with some of those games. And then go on to Emerald and such. They are also like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, they are also not up to par with some of the games. But they still feel like they belong because they have so much more going with them. Now, like, I do understand, like, the lag can be infuriating with Scarlet and Violet, especially in Tag Tree Thicket and at the lake. But I think that's because like Pokemon is pushing itself past what its consoles are capable of doing. Yes, I know that people have said that, well, fans are able to fix it by doing this. Why can't Pokemon do that? Look at how Minecraft is with their mods. Fans are able to do all of these things that are not getting added to Minecraft. And then, like, think about like, we still don't have craftable horse armor, but you can get mods to do that. Fine, great. Minecraft weren't the ones who added horses originally. That was in a mod. Redstone was a mod. Pistons were a mod. A lot of things were mods before they got officially added. But some things are just too difficult or too strenuous on the hardware to add. And for the fixes that Scarlet and Violet would have to have, it could end up being another Sonic Boom issue, where it could be a massive update that some people are not willing or able to complete. Like, I never played Sonic Boom, so I don't know what level it was, but there was a level that was so broken that in order to fix it, they had to rewrite the code that involved that level from the ground up, which was over a gigabyte of an update for one level. Uh, like if that was done to Scarlet and Violet, they would have to do so much more. And it would just not be worth it at that point. We could live with a little lag in order to have some space on our consoles to actually play on.
I just had a really funny idea for like a for like a thing.
And he's back.
So, you know Jake versus Ben, right?
Yes, the Carlin brothers?
The what?
Carlin brothers?
Carlin brothers, yes.
Yes.
They do their, like, little trivia things with Harry Potter. Oh, wait. Oh.
I just wish companies cared more about polish and optimization. And it's also people's fault to make an optimized, polished game because it takes a long time and people are too impatient.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's saying here.
Oh, because
specifically the second sentence. It's also people's fault to make an optimized and polished game.
I don't fully understand that, but while you were gone, I basically explains that Pokemon have always been behind in graphics, and sometimes updates are too difficult to do, because Sonic Boom was my primary example. I know it doesn't sound like a good example to you, probably, because that game was broken from the beginning, but there was an update that they had to do for one level that was over a gigabyte because they had to rewrite the level from the ground up, because they couldn't go back in and fix the code. And doing that for Scarlet and Violet would probably kill the game.
So I had like a really funny idea. It's like, you know how like they have to remember answers without multiple choice? What if we had two separate like contents, but like the person who's the expert on the thing can have the person who's the expert has to remember off of memory, and the person who's not an expert
can get multiple choice.
Gets multiple choice.
Ah.
So like if it was for you it'd be Pokemon, for me it'd be One Piece. Like like which of these towns is a town in Kalos? You know, like you'd probably be able to get that off the top of your head. But I would have
only name one because I never played a Kalos game.
Sorry, any other generation. Literally
yes.
any other generation. And I would get multiple choice. While for you it's like, who had this Devil Fruit? And I would have to answer my memory, but you would have multiple choice.
Beat the Geek game show.
Yeah! I like that. I would call it that. And I will give you the, like, credit for the name. That is awesome. I am taking that. Beat the Geek.
Oh, you have given him plans.
I'm doing that. That's what it's called. I'm putting that in my notes right now.
Don't forget to credit Juice Box in your notes.
Give me the Juice Box.
Get your own Juice Box.
No, give me.
No, that one's mine. And now to run from the single most vicious Pokemon to ever be born, Paris.
I was about to say, is it Paris?
Yes.
I wish you didn't say it, because I was like, is it Paris?
We all know that it's Paris.
Is it Paris or is it France? Mwahahaha. Sorry, 3 haws. Mwahahaha. What was I saying before I left? We were talking about
the
quality of Pokemon games.
Yes.
What was the last thing I was saying? Because I forgot. Because I had tea.
You were talking about the story with the
story
leaders.
and polish. Here's the thing: Pokemon games have like 5 assets. Every Pokemon game we've ever played up until Arceus, or even any of the 3D games, had like 5 assets that they would reuse over and over again. It's like you saw the exact same brush tree, and you would see the exact same grass. It's like with Diamond and Pearl, it was exactly the same tree, but it was colored orange, so you would know to put honey there. Like the most diverse in like stuff when it comes to assets were the berries at that point. It's like there were like 10 different types of trainer, 10 different types of people and NPCs in general. And it's like I see the same hiker 10,000 times.
Yeah. I'm still surprised that I haven't found Hiker Knob yet. Or Backpack.
Or
no,
youngsters and ladies and lasses and, you know, ace trainers. It's like, how are these the same gosh darn person? Like, somehow in Scarlet and Violet, like, I was able to tell the difference between different characters for the most part, except for, like, of course you have the gym leaders and Elite Four kind of things, like, important characters. But, like, generally, like, there were, like, 30 copies of the same person everywhere else.
That's how you save on resources.
That's how you save on resources, exactly. And that's how they're able to punch in all of the numbers. Like, the math that goes into Pokemon is insane! Like, have you seen just the formula for
for catch rates?
The regular Pokeball catch rate? Catch rates formula. It's not funny, meme. A is 3 times HP max minus 2 HP current times rate times bonus lowercase ball times bonus status divided by 3 times HP max. That's for the shaky of Pokeballs. And then it says what I think the formula is. A is the number of times I press A. For me, it's B. I spam B. Oh, I press B in time with the shakes. But it's like that's just one formula for catching the pitch game until you see the math to determine hidden power. Yeah, hidden power on its own is like it should be its own. The math required for hidden power would probably take up all of Pokemon Red. You know, it's just the pure formula itself in a text file would probably be more than all of Red.
There we go. Sylveon. I got lazy, so I just shoved a bunch of candies in her mouth. She's got a sweet tooth.
Hey, that's how I got you to like me.
Well, you did give me some really nice Valentine's candy, our first Valentine's Day.
And that was only like 2.5 months after we met.
It was. It was a really nice candy. I wish I knew what it was so I could get more of it, but...
It's like, I'm looking at all these graphs right now on, like, Google Images of the formulas used in Pokemon games for, like, all the math that's used. And it's just insane how much math goes into a single move, especially, like, hidden power.
Yep.
And then you gotta factor in, you know, your swaggers, your tail whips, your iron defense. All that is so much math. Which, while it's not actively happening on screen when you're playing Pokemon Scarlet, I admit, and that, like, I'm not defending the optimization of Scarlet and Violet, but I am defending the fact that, like, they have many more facets than mainline Pokemon games at this point. They have the trading card game. Pokemon Company has the trading card game, multiple mobile games. Now I think math is pretty easy to process unless it's badly coded. Graphics and things like 3D models is where I really use. That's another factor that, like, I don't want to get into because I don't really understand that part of it. I don't understand the, like, actual inner mechanisms. I know triangles are the thing, and the more triangles in the thing, the harder it is to process. Like, looking at Weird Deer here, right on the screen here, that looks so round. I can't. What's the line I like to use? Lady Dimitrescu's ass has more polygons than all the original Resident Evil game.
Look at the polygons on this one, though.
Yeah, look how round it is.
Look at the roundness of that tail.
And then you look at it, like, I don't know, I don't pretend to know how much a Switch can process versus what it's showing on screen. All I know is, like, when a lot of things are happening, it's thinking about each of every one of those things.
Something that definitely hurt the processing power for Scarlet and Violet has to be that all of the Pokemon have textures on them. Like, the fuzzy Pokemon are fuzzy. The scaly Pokemon are scaly. That does hurt a little bit. I don't know by how much, but it's also generating all the Pokemon and their stats at the same time. And it's
and
as you're
generating
walking.
them.
Yes, it's generating them as well.
Like when you play Scarlet and Violet and you're shiny hunting, like I can't tell you how many times I had to set up a picnic and throw it away in a space of a second, and then it goes like boop, 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 boop. Spawning Pokemon. That's a new generation each time.
Yep. Then for Legends Arceus here, like if I find a shiny, I can walk away from it and come back later because like it doesn't have the textures that it has.
Yeah, I want to say this while you're flying. Like you can see where the texture breaks in the water on here.
Yeah, you can see the repeating texture. You can see
the squares. But like I'm not.
You can see it so much easier on cliffs. But that's something that you even see in Breath of the Wild.
But that's just pure scale for Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
This is Pokemon we're talking about. We're not talking about, Red Dead Redemption 2. We're not talking Witcher 3. We're not talking Gears of War 5. It's...
There's a fifth one?
Wii! What?
Yes, Wii. I said there's a fifth one?
I think. It's either 4 or 5, whichever is the newest one. And it's like... I don't know, like... Yeah, Pokemon's a multi-billion-dollar industry. But, like... They're people. Right? They're working on Switch hardware. And yes, I know we have Zelda to think about. But Pokemon Company and Game Freak is different. Did Game Freak become Pokemon Company? Did we lose Game Freak somewhere?
I don't know.
I don't remember seeing Game Freak on the logo for the past few games.
We might just be overlooking it. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, now I'm
but
curious.
Either way, we're dealing with a subset of Nintendo, not Nintendo. Pokemon is not... Weirdly enough, this is something I have to kind of separate from myself. Pokemon is not Nintendo. They are licensed to only use Nintendo products.
Except for a couple of games that ended up on Sega stuff, actually.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, they were on the Sega Picos.
Well, I've never even heard of that console, so...
Educational, that's why.
So I guess it doesn't count.
Yep.
This is where optimization comes in. For example, if a computer science bad code, let's say, takes x squared, so if the number of items is 5, it will take 25, while good optimized is just x, so 5. It's kind of hard to explain in simple terms, I bet. Who said that Pokemon Master Coders? They went from 2D to 3D on the 3DS. And then, like, they went straight from X and Y to shut up, Alpha and Omega, and then after that it was straight into...
I'm going to quickly reboot my game to see if we do see Game Freak anywhere.
Then it was Sun and Moon, then Sun and Moon 2.
All of those reusing the same models, by the way.
And then we get into Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield has an update in models.
Oh, yep, Game Freak.
Oh yeah, right there. We just never see it, I guess, because we're so used to it.
It's like if your first 3D game is on the 3DS, I feel like that's not a very good benchmark. Honestly, even when it was popular, I don't think that 3DS was very high quality in 3DS because I was playing the Spider-Man Edge of Time game, and that's rough, man. It's rough. It's like so clunky, whereas Pokemon's at least like dependable in its clunkiness, I guess is the way to say it.
I never played them in 3D mode, by the way.
Well, even that, though, I mean 3D as in their 3D models. It was 3D models.
Well, that's also a handheld. Like, Pokemon
Exactly.
didn't hit, like, did not hit home console until the Switch. But by then, like...
XD, Gale of
Oh,
Darkness.
yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot about Coliseum and XD.
But even then, in that game, it wasn't very... They didn't have a very big dex in that game.
Yeah, they didn't have 1,000 Pokemon. They were just under 400 in XD Gale of Darkness. Right?
And
Yeah,
I saw
there
this
were
guy
Gen
on
3
TikTok
Pokemon in
like
that
having
one.
different idle animations for Pokemon with different what is it? The traits? No, natures. And I was like, and everyone's just like, cool. Do that 1,000 times
Pretty
and
much.
try to fit it in a cartridge.
Pretty much. There we go. Now y'all are back in your order. I'm gonna try to wait
Along
out...
with all the math.
Yeah, that too. I'm gonna try to wait out the area here for a space-time bubble.
Because
I am going to say one thing regarding all of this, though. Think about how many people do you think it takes to program one Pokemon game? How many people do you think programmed Pokemon Red and Blue?
wasn't it like a team of 3? Oh.
It was actually a team
One
of
example
4,
of a
but you
game
were
that's
really
pretty
close.
simple, but I would say is awfully optimized in regard to the Ban. I have seen a YouTuber analyze some of the 3D models, and he managed to reduce the polygons by like 50%, and it looks almost identical. Well, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't have enough knowledge about the subject in order to put enough input on to, like, influence others. All I can say is my personal experiences on, like, why I feel like it's worth it. You know, like, I feel like Legends Arceus is pretty well optimized. Like, I don't see the chugging that Scarlet and Violet has. But also, it doesn't have some of the cool features that Scarlet and Violet has. Like terrestrialization and all that kind of stuff.
And following Pokemon.
And following Pokemon, yes.
That one was the one that I was expecting, because you could throw out the Pokemon, but they don't walk with you. They just sit there, they'll do little animations, they'll react to
like if we
each
were,
other,
like,
but...
look at that Glameow. We're putting, not Glameow, look at that,
This is Glameow.
Oh, it is Glameow.
Yeah.
Look at it. It has, like, a little running animation, it has a single, like, that's, like, what, 10 frames of it, gone, you know? It has, like, 10 frames in total. Like, that probably isn't too bad. That's really, like, look at all these simple animations that these things have. Again, I don't pretend to know, a lot about this kind of stuff. But, like, this looks good. I don't know. There has to be something that's happening in Scarlet and Violet to make it chug along. That Arceus doesn't have. Oh, she looks so prima papa, you know?
She is. She is fancy.
She is a lady.
She is. Oh, and Sashimi's asleep.
But I don't know what it is because they were made at essentially the same exact time.
It was the different teams, probably. Here's the thing. Legends Arceus was made by Ilka, I want to say?
Oh, the teams as in people making
developing teams. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about, like, Pokemon teams.
No. I want to say that, well, actually, no. Ilka... Well, either way, they have different sets of developers. But, the developers of one game aren't going to work on another, so the games are going to have their differences and things. Like, remember how I mentioned all of the Pokemon have super fancy textures in Scarlet and Violet? Look at Sashimi. Sashimi has some textures on the black part of her head, but not a whole lot. Like, you can't look at her and say, "Ooh, that's a super scaly fish." And then we go to Fuji here. He's got the most rudimentary fur texture on his back possible. And then if we
Now
didn't
that's
know,
just straight up a texture, a single texture on its
yes.
back.
And then if you look at
Gardevoir.
if you look at this Perugly,
Ow!
if
Shit,
you look at that
bastard.
if you look at that fat cat who's using her own tail as a belt, you don't see fur on her. And then, like I was trying to say before, so rudely interrupted, don't you dare come over here again. I heard that little ding sound. Um, if you didn't know that this was Gardevoir's hair, like, you would probably think that that shininess right there is baldness. She doesn't look like she has hair here. She looks ultra shiny, which might be because of the
Shiny, you
rain.
say?
I wish she was shiny. But she's got like a plastic texture. None of these look
Yeah, they
like
all look plasticky.
yes.
That's the way I can say it.
Like
But,
that
like,
is
if
a
you...
print, not a texture. That does not come out at all. But they do a little bit in Scarlet and Violet. All of these
I
are
don't think it would
plastic.
matter that much because, like, it's just simply if you look at it like one of the Noiverns at a simple distance, it's like 3 frames. I'm not one of the people that are super critical, but I think they missed the mark in Violet. Not really because of the optimization, but the bugs. Some friends have pretty bad bugs.
I did
Agreed.
have a really bad bug, which honestly, that bug was
That's valid. You know, like this is one of those really, really valid. Sorry, this is your stream. I'll back off a little bit.
uh like bug fixing is always going to be a part of games. Like I don't think I'm going to run into the bug that I had when I first played ever again. And actually I like it happened when Mikey and I were sitting side by side on the bed. The first day that it was out, we were doing the thing where you could both play in the same world together. I was walking along the fence just south of Mesagoza, and my game crashed. I didn't have autosave turned on because I still felt gun shy after hearing about the soft locks that you could get into in BDSP. I wasn't about to risk my first playthrough of this game getting soft locked. To this day, I don't know if there are any soft locks in Scarlet and Violet, but I still don't have autosave turned off, or I still don't have it turned on. Uh, Simply because I shiny hunt, and I want to make sure that my game doesn't save after I fail something. But yeah, that bug. Error occurred with the output.
It says you're still live?
It's
No.
connecting to chat because it says I'm offline because we my laptop just kind of. Are we back? No, it says offline still.
It says go live in the corner there. Oh, your computer's going crazy.
Can I access? Ah!
I just put my... I just put my phone on your laptop. What the fuck? Oh, man. It just shat itself.
Are we back? Hello? Test, test, one, two,
Scream
three.
into the void.
Wait,
Okay,
hold up.